All right. Good morning. I tried this before and it was having serious issues, but it seems to be working now. I'm not dropping frames, which is excellent. That does. I dropped my bit rate down to 32 megabits, so maybe that'll not compete as much with other things. Anyway, my goal here is to try something. I'm on the PTS, or I will be, because all my character slots are maxed out on the live services game. So any new characters without deleting some old ones. Yes, I could create a third account, but I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to like invest all that time. And because if I see 5 more slots, it'll be like, ooh, I could create 5 more characters. I don't want to do that. I just want to have fun doing this one thing, which is to test the leveling up process to show looks like now maybe you're thinking about playing the game, something like that. But I just want to show you the way that I approach it, having, being a seasoned veteran of the game and so forth. But to that end, I have created some templates. This is a character template that I'm going to be using, sort of. I might vary from this or veer away from it. This is at nukesdragons.com. This is the Fallout 76 build section that you can go into, and you can go in here and you can add cards and decide, ooh, I want to do this and I want to do this, right? And you can save this out. But I have one already saved that I've already figured out. It looks like this. And what's cool about this is it even has a leveling chart. So if you click on that, you can see, okay, at level 2, I'm going to get the inspirational card and then first aid and then action boy, right? I'm going to need 4 more perk points to unlock all of these. Then I'm going to slot traveling pharmacy, and you basically just follow this guide. Or you can just wing it, right? You don't have to use a guide at all. You can just do it yourself. Maybe you want to explore all your options in the game, and that's totally fine. But this is what I'm going to do because I have experience. Now, when I hit a higher level, I'm going to swap over to this. Now, you'll see that the big change here is that C and I, which is charisma and intellect, go from 15 down to 2 and 3. I have it really high at the beginning as a sort of experiment because intellect, which is this column, gives you experience. You get 2 more XP per intellect. Basically this number right here. So when this is all the way to 15, I'll get 30% more experience points from everything I'm doing that grants experience. Over here, this inspirational card, while on a team, even if I'm by myself, as long as I'm on some kind of a team, even if it's a solo team, based on my charisma. So the idea there is bump up your charisma really high and you'll get yet more XP. So the idea there is I want to get to a higher level faster as I'm doing. I want to trudge along at level 2 forever and then level 3 forever. I just want to like zoom through the initial levels, get up to maybe 25, which is the point where I can move these points around. Because before then you're sort of locked in. But there's a thing you can do at level 25 that lets you go, okay, I don't want these 15 here anymore. I want to move them over here. So at 25 and higher, this point distribution is highly fungible. You can move it around, you can respec, you can do whatever you want. And I'm dropping frames. I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. It's just, it is what it is. Out of my control. But anyway, I just wanted to show this. It could be doing stupid things. I don't know. Hopefully it's not, something else on my computer. Let me actually look real quick. Task manager, network. Who's using? Okay, OBS is using it and nothing else is using it. Okay, good. That's what I was hoping, that Firefox wasn't like commandeering and like, I'm going to do a bunch of things in the background and you can't stop me, damn it. But yeah, I can't. I have no control over this. It's really annoying. It's something to do with like either my router or the modem or the internet service provider and what they're giving me moment by moment. Maybe there's a neighbor that's like trying to upload a bunch of shit, and they're on the same network loop, that goes through the neighborhood or through the region or whatever, or through the city. And it's not fiber. I wish we could get fiber here, but we can't. So I'm sort of screwed. So this is sort of where I want to start with this one over here. Now you can see I've sort of hobbling myself, right? I don't have a lot of strength perks. I don't have a lot of perception perks. I'm sort of like nerfing myself in a bit, right? I have a lot of convenience cards like, carry weight reduction, find to be very important. I find that to be more important than like actual carry weight. So like I have traveling pharmacy, through hiker, right? These are carry weight reduction perks. I have pack rat, which to me is one of the most important things to have in your build when you're first starting out, because you basically everything in sight. Everything. Don't leave anything behind. Grab everything and pack rat it. That's basically, it's a great name for the card. I do have some combat related perks, right? Tormentor. This is mostly convenience because it's available soon. Natural resistance. Rejuvenated is quality of life and survival. Starch genes is going to be something later on. I don't even need this now. I can actually reduce that and put a point in something else, maybe this, right? That's actually better. But inspirational is XP. Hard bargain is so I can get all things. That's going to become important as I hit level 15, which I'll talk about in a moment. And as far as first aid, scrapper is going to be important to get scrap from weapons and armor and maybe learning new things. Like when you scrap weaponry, you have a chance at learning mods on that item. Some mods you have to go buy. Some you can just learn, and those, it helps get more steel, more wood, more whatever, as well as learning mods. And then this is the really important one for me as far as like combat goes, because I eventually want to be sneak. I want to be a sneaky build. That's the way I love to play. We do this and do it like in power armor with a heavy gun, but my preferred playstyle is sneaky, not in power armor, with like a silenced weapon. So to that end, let's go Fallout 76 handmade. So if we look for handmade rifle, level 15, right? I'd like to build this, and I'd like to build extras and scrap them. So to that end, I'm going to make sure I need as much adhesive, copper, gears, oil, screws, springs, steel, and wood as possible. These will come easily. You just get tons of steel, tons of... These others I will have to pay attention, and I'll show you how you can do that more easily. So I'm going to put this over my other screen over here, and I'm going to use this character build planner, which looks like, again, like this. I might not adhere to it absolutely, but I will be paying attention to it. And let me my definition here so that it doesn't forget that little change that I made. Okay. So I love the handmade rifle and leveling. You can make it silenced. You do have to learn the suppressor mod for it. There's few other things about it that I need other than it be an automatic, and it's everything else I'm good with just the default. Yes, I want the AP cost to be as low as possible. That's the action point cost because I'm going to be in VATS. Let's go ahead and play the game here, and I'm just going to fire this up, and you'll see that I've basically deleted all of the characters on this account except for one. All right, let's let it settle here for a moment so it doesn't crash when I click on this. Okay. Sometimes if you do it too soon, like I have a thing in there that lets me jump through these really quickly. It's a settings change. And it'll like destroy. I would normally play this character or one of my other high level characters, which I've deleted. This guy's still here. But I'm going to create a new character because I want to start fresh. And I'm not using any mods. This is just exactly as a new player would go. The only difference is that I am on Fallout First, which I do recommend. I highly, highly recommend Fallout First. So I'm going to create a new character, and I'll show you why Fallout First is so useful, especially as a new character. So this was a character that I was testing with, like yesterday, that I deleted her as well. I'm not going to use my high-level character to cheat. Watch this. At least I'm going to try not to. I didn't have to with my other character. I was able to get to... I was able to get all the way to like level 35 with no help from anybody.
War. War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076, 300 years after our great nation began, we gather together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you, the good people of America, so that if the bombs do come, if the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best and our brightest.
The Overseer.
When the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled,
we're gonna maybe meet her.
We must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself.
America.
As we stand here today, we pray that the world will know peace.
Sugar bombs.
But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Good morning, Vault 76. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who
I wish I could remember it.
overindulged and overslept.
All right, so I'm gonna go with a dude here.
Get up.
Let's change my sex. This is fine. I don't care about how he looks. Larry. Hi, Larry.
Today,
Okay, I'm gonna hit spacebar to take his picture. Hit tab to exit.
it may be
I'm not gonna like do all the things. You can explore and look at everything, and
Vault 76.
could play a video game on this thing, but I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna,
Every walk of life,
you know, you can look around. There's nothing you can really do. I'm gonna grab my Pip Boy.
share one very important trait.
I'm almost speed running the beginning here.
Best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
So open the door. You can explore if you want to.
Tasked with nothing less than the rebuilding of America. Such a huge responsibility.
Hi. Why, hello. You could talk to these robots too. I recommend it. They're quite funny.
I am proud.
Nothing in the machine. Grab that and that.
Since I've been gone for several hours. I've got my own mission. Out there in Appalachia.
Radex to prevent radiation.
This is the Overseer.
Building supplies.
Terrifying leaving this warm.
Message repeats in 24.
The all-important party hat.
Do remember your
Now you can go in here and discover the Overseer's mission. I'm not going to do that. I'm pretty sure what we just listened to, if you hit I and you go into your inventory, I can put the party hat on. There, I'm wearing a party hat. Hit V to, that's the way I have it set it. If you go over at Hollow, I want to actually get the hollow tape from the Overseer. So I will go over here, and I think it's just a matter of going into this, right? Vault Tech report. Yeah, okay. Should have the hollow tape, I think. No? Weird. Let's try to load it here. Maybe that'll create it.
Overseer's log.
Okay, now I think we have it.
Should I say?
There it is. Now I can just reject it and then come out, and now it is. It's in my inventory. Now I can hit spacebar. Basically, sorry, I'm doing this very quickly. Basically, open your inventory, find this, and hit spacebar.
Or should I say, direct communication? Because whoever is listening to this
Take the camp.
had the moxie to try to find out where I've gone. But I'm glad you did. Truth is, I
Take
need your
glasses
help.
and the pen.
I've been given a task, and I've decided to break protocol.
There used to be cards here that you could select
Because if there's
years
one
ago.
thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that we need to rely on each other. There were 3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell.
Okay, I'm going to stop that playback because I want to talk. Now, as you leave the vault, you're going to get a choice. I'm going to choose the harder option, where I don't know if you get this by default with a brand never played before, but I'm going to pretend as if I've never played before and that's the way it's set up, because I don't want to cheat my way to 20. So I could go here, right? It says best choice. Really, is it the best choice? I prefer this. And the reason is because I like clawing my way up farther from this reminds me of being on like Diablo 3, Diablo 4 with a fresh season, or on a World of Warcraft server when they launch new servers that have, all level 1 characters. You can't be level 50 when you go there or whatever. So everyone, it's like new season, everyone's working their way up. It's fun. I just really love that. So I do want more XP, so I'm going to start with the inspirational card. I'm going to try to boost my XP as much as possible. So I'm going to select this one. And yes, I love that option that you're showing me. Nice text, guys. Fix that. Okay, so this is good. So now I'm going to be thrown onto a live server. So there's other people out here on this test server. There's not many, usually just like a handful. But I will be grouping with them or by myself, and then they can join me. We're in the world. Welcome to the world. Yay, we completed Reclamation Day, and we just leveled up. Now we're level 2. We're just bombarded with quests, right? So we'll deal with all those. Let's just let everything settle. Okay. To turn your Pip-Boy light on and off. Boom. Boom. There we go. We know that. Load out icons. There won't be any of those. I'm just going to touch tab, then hit T, and we'll see that I have one slot open here. But this is still unused, so there's 2 points there. See the Charisma 2? So I can slot 2 rank 1 cards or 1 rank 2 card. Now, if I go to Legendary Perks, you can see I have all these slots empty. I'm not going to use them. I could go in here and choose perks, right? But a new player wouldn't have access to any of this, so I'm not, right? I'm just going to leave those blank, so I don't have any perks of having played it for years, right? So we do have I think it's a 5% bonus. If you hit K, I think, at least for me it is, I can go into effects and see that Vault Fed, fully hydrated. I'm not seeing the bonus from this. Is it because my XP is too low? Usually it shows inspirational in this list, but apparently it's not going to do that. I don't know how I have +2 strength. But let's call this prepared. Prepared dweller. There we go. I'm now a prepared dweller. So let me join a group. Good, someone's in here already. So you can see prepared dweller next to my name, Bree. So let's talk to this dude.
Sir, those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive.
Now I'm going to speed run through the dialogue for all of these because I don't want to spoil story. Plus I've done it a million times, so I don't want to do it in full verbose mode right now.
Wait,
I will look at
Hey there!
and grab those. Let's talk to her real quick.
Whoa! You came.
Okay, she's a friend. Yes, I'm out of the vault. Door's sealed. No one's getting in.
So this guy.
The Wayward and these ladies were added
inside
after the game came out. They weren't there originally. The big one.
Well, yeah. I
Sure.
told you, but no. Wonderful. Thanks for
I'm just hitting spacebar to go
Seems
through
only
this.
fair I return the...
Okay, so I said, yes, give me some help. So she gave me a revolver. Now, the one thing I'm going to do, which might drive you crazy, is I'm going to grab everything in sight. So if I see it and I can pick it up, I'm going... because I need materials, right? Because I want to be able to do things. I need to be able to make things. I need to be able to repair things. You can only do that if you pick up a bunch of shit along the way. So that's what I'm going to do. As much stuff as I can pick up, I will pick it up. That includes flowers. Oh, look, enemies. Now, fortunately, you're pretty durable when you first start out. But what I was doing there is I was using something called VATS. It's brought over from Fallout 3 and 4. I've never played those. Well, I've never played 4. I've in 3 for like briefly, and I didn't like it years ago. But oh look, wood. I'm gonna gather wood from that log. But for me, I hit the letter Q to open VATS, and that lets me target the enemy like that, like get right to them, as long as I have enough action points. Right corner, you see that AP bar gets smaller every time I fire. So using VATS actually eats up those action points. So one of my goals is to boost my action points so that I can stay in VATS longer, and just like bang, 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 bang. So I don't have to keep going in and out of VATS to kill things. Yes, it might be maddening to see me veer off course and grab things like wood, but yeah, find all these logs, grab wood. But it's really important. Yeah. And we're going to make it easier. At first, we're going to run into some things that block our progress when it comes to picking things up, and that is carry weight. But like I pointed out in my build layout that I'm going to be using for a while, I'm going to try to address that using perk cards. So that'll give us not more carry weight necessarily, but it'll make things weigh less. So I'm just going to grab everything I can see here. And notice I'm not using any add-ons or any mods which make things glow. Normally, like, things would be glowing. Like that thing would be glowing. The first aid container would be glowing red. The items that I picked up down here would be glowing a little bit. Let's go ahead and craft something here. See what we can craft at the cooking table. Okay, so I can create simple soot flower tea. Let's go ahead and make another one. Picked up some soot flowers. Those are those white flowers up there. Oops. It's a really good starter weapon, much better than it used to be. It used to start with like a revolver, and it was a pain in the butt. Okay, so I'm gonna basically, because I'm not gonna use grenades. I'm not a big grenade user. If you hit spacebar, it equips the item, right? If you hit C, see the little heart next to it? I'm gonna hit C to unheart that, because I don't want that to appear in my favorites, which is the F. If I hit F for favorites, I don't want the knife to appear. I want this to appear here. So in order for this to appear here, I have to make it not favorited by going to it and hitting C. And now it's no longer here. Now I can go in here and hit C and click it there. And that way, the thing, I can hit 1 on my keyboard and it goes right back to the item that's at 1. Now, similarly, I don't want stim packs to be here. I want, if I have it, purified water to be there. And then I want, let's put Cajun rice and beans here for now. So I can go minus equals on to like eat and drink. And then 1 always pulls up my 10 millimeter. And it is not an automatic, so I do have to, it's a semi-automatic, so I have to pull the trigger every time I shoot it, which is a bit tedious, but, it's better than some that, only fire a single shot. But we will get into one of those later, a hunting rifle, which is super powerful, very loud, which I don't like, but very powerful, and it can take down most enemies in the forest in one shot, so that's going to be really nice. And they did fix falling damage, so you can actually fall quite a bit now, even without the goat legs perk, without getting much damage at all, which is surprising. It's a very happy addition to the game, or change to the game. Notice I'm just grabbing from all these loose logs. Now let's see. If I hit J, I have that set to pull up my journal. Like if you want, you can see my key bindings under settings, controls. You can see the typical, WASD, left click, right click is block, power attack or grenade is hold down Alt, left Alt, activate is E, R is reload, Pip-Boy is tab, and if I'm, toggle my point of view or open the workshop is V, jump is spacebar, as it always should, shift, VATS I have set to Q, sneak is control, run is C, I almost never use that, I use the center mouse button. Let's see, auto move is 3, emotes is G, F is favorites, quick heal I have set to my numpad, quick stats is K, I, J, M, and O. Those pull up the different pages on the Pip-Boy. So K is quick stats, I is inventory, I is inventory, O is radio, let's see what else, J is journal, yeah. Or I think of as journal, which is what it's called in like ESO. I think it's called journal in ESO. But I just think of it as journal or quests. And since I have Q set to other things, I don't use Q, I use J instead of Q for quests. And then let me bind a couple more things here. So 0 for me is always remove radiation, so that's rat away. 8 is protect against radiation. I know it's weird that they're 2 apart because I used to have a second one here. I would have this one and then this one. I would stack them. I don't do it anymore, but it's sort of stuck here, right? So I usually put like coffee here. I probably should retrain my brain, but I just haven't done that yet. What would I put here instead? Nothing, I don't think. So I'm gonna do 0, and then I'm gonna hit numpad 0, and then I'll take a stim. And you can set that to be your highest one if you go into settings, game. I do play inverted Y. Down here. Use strongest first. I've heard that it doesn't always work, but I've never really had an issue with it. Let's go over here and see what's going on. Because I do have... I'm going to try to do most or all of the quests that pop up in my Pip-Boy. Normally I just disregard a bunch of quests because I'm doing, certain things in my mind that I want to do, and I'm like, I do that, don't want to do that. I'm like, boring, boring, boring. But now I'm just going to do them all, just because I want the XP, and yeah.
Brush up on my first aid.
Again, I'm just looking in containers. Basically, almost every container can have something of use in it. I'm going to be like a loot hoarder. It's good to have a hoarding problem in this game, especially if you have Fallout first. If you don't, then it can become a very big issue. Basically, any kind of container can contain things, junk item, whatever. So let's go in here. Let's look in this. Look in this. Basically, if it's not nailed down, grab it. These are all friendly, so you don't have to worry about being attacked. You can see there's just all sorts of really useful things lying around. Piles can have wood as well. So I'm going to grab wood for the wood piles. I'll talk to you in a moment. I'm going to grab all your shit that you have lying around here. And if you hold down tab, it'll open up the light because it's sort of dark out. Look in that container. This punch card machine, notice you have to be at least 25, or you can move those assigned points around.
Here to volunteer?
We'll deal with that later.
For a while.
Screws. There's a container.
Now I know what the settlers are going through.
Wood pile. There's your stash box.
Hey,
Don't
friend.
need that just yet.
Get you anything?
Okay, take a stim pack.
I'm exhausted.
All very helpful
Looking
people.
like
Let's talk to this
ignorance.
dude real quick. Hi, Lane.
Hello there, stranger.
Hello
Where did you
there.
come ambling in from?
I'm from Vault 76.
Solved a lot of problems.
I'm just going to zoom through his dialogue
excuse me.
options here.
Name, Appalachia's
Yep.
I like to think
Spacebar,
so.
spacebar,
Now,
spacebar,
there's
spacebar.
You got all that. What?
I'd love to help.
Now, what? A force.
We're not here for the story. You can do that on your own.
If you could go.
Supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan
Okay.
route set up this
Oh, I need to get started. Damn it.
I did. Here's the job for today.
Okay, what's the job?
To make it safe, if you could go. I
I'll
appreciate
get started
you.
now. Okay, so one yesterday. Basically, here's a weapons bench. I know I'm blowing through this. This is a weapons bench. If I hit R and then T, I can scrap all the junk that I'm carrying. For now, I'm just going to scrap all this extra stuff that I'm carrying. And you'll notice these are equipped. They have same thing with the weapon, right? The 10mm pistol has a dot to the left. That means it's equipped. I do want to scrap this. I can't scrap the grenades. And I don't want to accidentally scrap certain things. Now, they've added in the PTS the ability to lock
Daddy won't
things.
stand a
So if
chance
you go in here,
job.
and
I wish that Brotherhood was.
you can see that little lock icon appears, so that's
We're always
nice.
welcome here.
L, 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 L. And then I want to keep that. I want to keep that. I don't care if I destroy the jumpsuit or whatever. So, but I'm going to scrap that. I'm not going to. It weighs very little, but it has a lot of stuff in it. I'll get to that once we build out our camp or once we put down a tent.
Don't let the wasteland get to you.
Okay, so where are we going here? We're going over here. Okay. So on the way, I'll show you the tent, and then I will open up. Oh, there's a couple dudes right down here. Why don't I have bats? That's weird. Sometimes bats doesn't work. But you can see they don't do much damage. Mostly just some radiation damage. They do make your a little bit, or butt pucker. Alright. Oh. Loot that. Again, loot everything you see. It's all useful for something. Okay, so we're going... Yes, it's not enabled on this thing. Fresh meat. Did I eat that food? No, I didn't. Okay. That gives you a buff. Like if I look over here at my my effects, you can see that I have plus 10 AP. Now this restore 1 HP a second, that's 10. This will last for 29 minutes. So that builds out my action points, which currently are at 80. Right? That's what I use when I'm sprinting, like this. So you can see the bar go down there. Or if I want to use VATS, where I hit Q and I can, the game auto targets enemies, so I don't have to like actually aim. Sort of like the lazy way to fight, but it does consume those action points. So anything you can do to raise those up or reduce the amount of action points you're using for things is going to be a bonus to your, VATS combat and sprinting and just getting. Okay, so before I go much farther, let's go to favorites, F, and hit T for survival tent and put this tent down. This is something you get with Fallout First. It's one of the reasons I recommend it. So you get this scrap box, right? Now you can build one at your camp too, but I'm going to just use this one. I'm going to hit scrap and store, and you can see everything's over here and nothing's over here anymore except this Vault Tech supply package. I'm going to scrap this as well. And notice I've reduced my carry weight, and now everything's over here. This is infinite storage. It's bottomless. You can store 1 million pounds worth of things there. It's awesome. Now, while I'm here, I'm also going to sleep. There's a sleeping bed here. This will give me a 5% XP buff, which is really good to have. So I have that inspirational card, right? Now I'm going to have a sleep buff, which is 5%. Then I'm going to play that little banjo over there that's going to give me an AP. So when I do burn down my action points, they're going to come back faster. Now it's important when you find a bed, and if it's a sleeping bag, don't get in it if it's on the ground. If it's on a floor, like a wooden floor or a steel floor up in the air somewhere, you're fine. beds around the world. You can get them in them and sleep. Just don't sleep on a sleeping bag that's on the ground, because you very much will likely get a disease. There's a way to cure diseases, but it's nice if you don't have to. So that's the only part I don't like, is the time to get in and back out. So let's go ahead and banjo real quick. This will give us a well-rested buff. Play long enough to gain a bonus effect. It's the same riff over and over and over again. He only knows one chord. But at least he knows arpeggio. One moment, distracted by something. All right. All right, so here we are. Now, the beautiful thing about this survival tent is not only do we have a scrap box, a bed, an instrument, and we can actually cook here, which is nice. But we can also travel here for free from anywhere. So I can be way over here and I can come back to this little icon and just travel here for free, which is a big deal, especially when you're first starting out. And caps, like right now I only have 12 caps. See that? I'm poor. Very poor. I need to get about 1,800 caps by level 15. And that's going to be tricky. I'm going to have to work really hard to do that. I'm just grabbing everything along the way. It's all usable for something. Container, yep. Rounds for the weapon. Starlight berries. Basically just grab everything, including all these bottles. Either you can sell it or you can scrap it. It's all usable for something. Bottle. I'll get to him in a moment. Like you could sleep, if these beds up in the air and level, you could probably sleep on those too to get rested XP. Okay, so let's get his safe key, his checklist. Fine. Shelter building supplies. Nice. Oh, someone had already been here and unlocked it. Okay. So if I look up, it'll probably have, is that shelter building supplies, or no, that's just a note. Okay. So I'm going to drop that, drop that, drop that. I'm going to use this, my Vault Tech Survival Backpack. That's a plan that I can actually learn by hitting spacebar. It's here that's usable, right? I can scrap things here. That's nice. Some rabbit hide, which turns into leather. Some wood pile, wood pile, wood pile. Nice. Always need wood. Anything in here? Yep. There's a doggy pole. I can't reach all that stuff back there, can I? Almost. Test tubes for the glass. Whoop. There's wood. All right. Collect fresh meat. Oh, it's right here. Now, be prepared to be attacked or ambushed at any moment when you're doing these kinds of quests, because something could jump out and grab you. Maybe not on this one, but maybe on a later one. Oh, look, they're teaching us where to go with this quest. Like, go this way. You will eventually be going that way, so we're going to send you that way in advance. Basically, we're headed down to here anyway, so they're basically saying, yeah, head this way. It's all good. It's not necessarily safe, but, you know, you have a gun. You're wearing some armor, so... You know. Turn this light off so we can just have more natural lighting. Now, normally I'd be seeing glowing things everywhere because I'd be using a mod, right? Or several mods. I have like, geez, 20 mods that I'm using. which make things glow to make them easier to find. I do miss that. When I don't have that, it's like, where are all the things I need to grab? Okay. Oh, there's a dog. See? Ambush. Like a scripted triggered event. Okay, final trap. Grab these flowers. Grab that log. You might think, why are you picking all these flowers? Well, we can actually use them for things, not just for cooking, but if you leave them in your inventory long enough, they will spoil, which you can then use to plant plants at your camp, which is really, really good for certain things. Okay, so where are we going now? We're going back up this way. Tell you what, let's just go back to my, go to my survival tent. You can see a free travel there. Free to travel. While I'm here, I'll go ahead and throw all the junk in this scrap box. Bloop. Basically, okay, so E, T, space, right? I'm just following the prompts at the bottom of the screen. So I hit the prompt there, E, transfer, scrap and store, T, and then, you know, it just stored it all. You can see me burning down my action points here. Fresh log. You can only harvest from a log like once in a certain while. There's like rules about it. Basically, you know, any lootable item is going to be disappeared for you for a while. Again, expect an ambush. I like having all these radstag hides because that's going to give us leather for our gear, that we can make more gear, like better gear. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my survival tent. Sort of a shortcut back. I don't know what's shooting back over that way, but I don't have to worry about it. Already looted that one, already looted that one. These are friendly robots. And we're sort of in the starting area, the baby zone, right? Basically, the everything that's in green here, all the way up through here, is like the starting area. It ends down around here, right? Some areas are a little higher than others, but if you're in the dark green here, pretty safe, right? Oh, you can see that the player that I'm grouped with here, this Reuven Wolf, has a survival tent as well. So I could travel to his survival tent if I wanted to, for free, and I would learn this location. Here is a blue icon on my map, like this one did, right? And like this one did, this green lumber mill, or Gilman lumber mill. You can see that this one's here, but it's gray. I haven't been there yet, so I haven't discovered it.
We got those bots up and running. Fixing this all by hand would be a nightmare.
I'm just helping out, Lane.
You're back.
What about my back?
You've recovered the meat from our traps.
Yes.
On behalf of the responders, I sure wish I could say that. If you're in the neighborhood, stay in the meantime.
Here's my payment. All right. A whole...
Now,
Isn't that amazing?
should those berries
Okay, so on the way,
again?
I got it some sort of a key. Find out what the key unlocks. That's going to be way up here. That has to do with a feature that was added a number of years after the game came out. We're not going to do that right away. Or at all. I don't know. I might. I want to get down there, so to shortcut my way there, I'm going to go fast travel to my tent, which is closer. Just ET, you know, ET enter. That just throws things in there and you don't. Okay, so we are starting to fill up with items. Wooden crate, let me learn that one. Basically, all those plans, you'll get plans and recipes that says like plan colon and then the name and then recipe colon and the name. You can learn those and one character, not other characters on your account, but this one character knows how to craft or, you know, make that thing at your camp. Some things are camp items that we'll get into later, or other things can be like things that you can make like at a workbench, like a weapon, armor, things like that, or grenades, you know, things that you can craft that you can use in combat. So they're both useful. I like both of them. Both camp items and weaponry and armor and so forth. Oh, look, it's a teddy bear. I like the little sound they make. That should give us a little bit of cloth when we crunch it. Oh. I don't know why I'm sneaking. I'm not a sneak build. It's just out of habit. So I could just hit R and loot everything at once, but let's look around and see what here's lootable. I may pop over to a private server. That's another benefit of Fallout First, is you could be on a private server. So yeah, someone's been here, so I want all this to myself. So I'm going to quit the game. Go back to the main menu. I'm going to play private server. It's going to spin up a private server. I'll be right back with some more ice and the private server. Okay. I am back, and the world is constructed from scratch. So all the items that I have not recently looted should be there. The game sort of remembers what you've done for like the past 250 things looted from containers or from the world, and it won't let you do it again. But if there's something new that I haven't touched with my character, it should still be there. So like if someone else looted it. No, like there's no teddy bear over here, right? It wouldn't be in there because I just looted it on my server or on the public server. But if there's another teddy bear over here, it should still be there. Like if there's one by default, like it might just be random. Okay, I really do love that. I wish they weren't. But, you know, we'll all figure it out. Again, like this teddy bear here. If I had looted, if that teddy bear was always sitting there on every server by default, and I had looted it on that other server, it would not be here. Because there's like a list that your character, that it maintains of things that you've looted. So check containers. The mirror is a container. Fridge is a container. Coffee mug. You can grab water from this if you want to. That's actually useful for boiling things. In fact, let's grab some water here. Oh, it only did it very slowly. That's a bummer. Some things you can grab water very quickly, like a stream. Ooh, a magazine. Let's grab that. Magazines give you buffs. So like if you look at this magazine now under the aid section, minus 25% plasma damage taken. Now it's not very helpful. Ooh, typewriter. Okay, so see these two items right here? When I make my handmade rifle, let me pull that up again real quick. I'm going to need adhesive, copper, gear, oil, screw, spring, wood. So I want to be collecting those items. Now, I can find out what has those items if I go to the junk column and I hit C for component view. See at the bottom, component view? Now, if I go in here and I find like copper and I hit spacebar, it puts a little magnifying glass there. Let's see, what else do I need? Springs. And now it only chooses the things that I have, right? So I need adhesive, but I'm not carrying anything that has adhesive, so it won't show it in this list. But I have everything else. I'm not going to mark steel or wood because I just get tons of that. So Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Annoying. So I'm going to notice the typewriter has springs in it, right? So now if I go in here and I look at the component view, I should see gears. So I want that. Oh no, it had copper in it. And then well, okay, screws. So I want to be able to pick up copper. Does it have adhesive? No, I'm still missing adhesive. So copper, gear, oil, springs and screws, and that's it. So when I find adhesive, like, you know, I'll hit that as well. So now when I point at the desk fan, notice it has the little magnifying glass. That's because it has one of those items that I'm interested in grabbing from things. That's the component view under junk. Again, I'm just thing I can. Everything that isn't bolted down, just grab it because it's useful. And I think I've exhausted this room, or this building. Let's look on the back porch. Anything back here? Yep. This, the broom is not sometimes it's lit, sometimes it is. That one's not. I think a push broom is the one that's lootable. All right. Yes, R for reload. Very useful. Yes, I will be grabbing the. Drop them because they're very, very heavy. But I could throw them in my stash. Like if I pull this guy out, right, put him over here, right? I could throw all this stuff in there, and then I can throw these pumpkins. Very heavy, right? See at the bottom, Q sort. I can Q sort by weight, and you can see these are like 2 pounds each. So I'm going to basically just store all these things over here. Radstag meat, mountain honey. These are 1 pound each. I can get back. Now they will spoil, right? They're all going to spoil, and we'll address that in a little bit. But this frees up my carry weight, right? So I'm not carrying all that stuff around. I do want to explore this barn over here. Ooh, and this right here. Oh, nothing in the toolbox. Why are you shooting at me? Why can't we be friends? You can see the little magnifying glass here. So the fuse has desk fan has screws and gears. So it's really helpful. You can see, you know, I just hit R to take all. Really, really helpful to see, you know, the component view and mark that. Ooh, tin cans, yes, for lead. Adjustable wrench has a gear. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, that will blow up if you shoot it. So if there's like an enemy standing right here, you can shoot this and it'll damage them. I wouldn't do it now. Ooh, used oil can, yes, for oil. Nice. Hard hat. So it might get annoying to watch me loot things, blow torch. That has, but it has a gear or a spring or something that I need. Metal bucket would be steel. That's why I don't really mark steel or wood, because it's everywhere. Everything you do gives you steel or wood. Correct. Just, you know, be a scavenger. Just look at everything, loot everything. There's an oil can for oil. Let's look in here. Anything interesting in here? It's a game that very much rewards exploration. See, those would all have steel. So, you know, careful. Look back this way. I heard a dude running around over here. It was either a scorched or it was, anything in there? Nope. Oh, can't climb up there? That would be fun. I'm not going to venture too far back there. Let's look at this little building over here. See if there's anything interesting here. When you find structures, it's usually good to explore them and... Oh, look, there's another workbench. This one's a tinker bench. You can build grenades there and quest objects at a tinker bench. Can. That's a container. The shelves are a container as well as having things on it. So, enter. Ah, crap. The ice maker needs water. My wife is here. That was me exclaiming out loud, hoping that she'll volunteer doing this. Anything back here? Now, I jumped up here because, well, that doesn't help with this guy. That a guy that ran toward me, if I can be up out of melee range, then I can just sort of like take pot shots and he can't hurt me. I am getting off, like distracted by shinies off to the side, and that's fine. That's part of what makes this game so great is it's just a huge sandbox. You can just explore and go everywhere. And light off, don't really need that in outdoors. I think that's it, right? That's the whole kit and caboodle. Yeah, I think it is. And this is the what farm? The Wixon Homestead. Yes, that's right. Well, now we have another travel spot. I'm going to use my tent to store all this scrap. E.T. spacebar. Let's see. Oh, look. The Wayward. Opening soon. Dude, it's been open for years now. It was just like an empty... Or... more enemies. Let me grab this wood first, guys, and I'll deal with you. Yay, level 4. Alright, so... Boom, boom, boom.
Intruder, identify yourself.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Enemies. Robots have a lot of armor. Takes more to kill them. Now, these guys usually die in one hit, though. Little Itrons or whatever. Ibots. I'm not going to go in the field. I want to go this way. Okay, so I did level. So when you level, until you reach level 50, you do two things. You pick a point where to spend it, and then you... So when I hit tab, you can see T, level up. I actually have 2 level ups. I didn't even notice the first one. Maybe that was when I did that quest turn in. But I come here and I can see that I have to pick a perk, right? Oh, also, I have a perk pack that I can open. So I'm going to do that first. So efforts. Okay, so now I'll go back in. It didn't show anything. It used to, there it is. It should be showing this little animation. It didn't for some reason. I got Thirst Quencher, which is good. Action Boy, which is good. Okay, and I got a piece of gum and a joke. All right, so before I pick it, not the ones that are good, so, and it's random, like, it'll give you sometimes useful cards, sometimes bullshit cards, like this one's good. That one's useful for certain things, but I can't equip it yet because it requires level 5. And, so that's it. And if I go down here, see this filter, Z and C, if I go like this, I can say, kind of show me all the perception cards, show me the endurance cards, show me all the cards that are just rank 1, show me the ones that cost 1 perk point to buy, or just show me everything. I'm not going to filter it out. So what I want, consult my little list over here. So if I look at this, right, this is what I'm building out, sort of. I want inspirational here, which I have, right? Inspirational's there. Hard bargain, I would like to at least by level 15. I don't need it immediately. It'd be nice to have it sooner because when you have, because this gives you 7 charisma, you get better pricing at vendors, which is something that I need to think about because I want to boost up to like, 1,800 caps by level 15. It's not an easy task. This is going to help. But it says, buy first aid. I do. here so that my stim packs are stronger. I do want scrapper, so I get more components, but it doesn't look like I get that until like level 13, so that's sad. Let's see, what else do I get? Action Boy, okay. I do have the first point there, right? That's Action Boy right there. Salt I don't get until level 9, which sucks. Basically, good with salt is all the food that's in my inventory is going to spoil. Like if I look at food and drink, like all these items, they have a health bar, like the carrot. See the health bar? The health bar is getting smaller and smaller. Have a health bar, it'll last forever. So like these flowers, notice it's half of its life is gone. If you just make something, some things last longer than others. So like the soot flower tea, I could make more of that with these soon to be expiring soot flowers, and then the soot flower tea would last a while. So I'll probably, you see, I've already had 2 pieces of meat that I looted early on are now spoiled because they just spoil quickly when you don't do anything with them. So I should probably, you know, cook those, you know, soot flower teas into things that are usable, like the soot flower, or these soot flowers I should make into simple soot flower tea, max HP of 10. But until then, I'm sort of stuck without the good with salt perk. So again, when you level up, you get to make 2 choices until level 50. The first is, where do you want to spend a point? But this is right here. So like right now I have 1.112111, right? You're looking at the very top here. So if I had a card that cost 1, right, that has the number 1 up here, don't. If I had 1 endurance that I could equip, right, I could put either of those there when I reach level 5 or level 6, but I can't now because I'm only level 4. Same thing here. I could, when I reach level 5, I could put pick lock and slow metabolizer in these empty slots because there's 1. But I don't have any strength cards. I don't have any intelligence cards. I don't have any luck cards. So what do I want to do? Well, I do want to boost up my intelligence and my charisma. And it looks like the only thing that doesn't have an open slot is this. So I do want to boost up my intelligence. So let me go intelligence, right? And then this is a quality of life perk. Now, if I hit Z and C, right, it'll go between the different categories, right? And this is all of them at once. Everything that costs 1 point.
I'm going out.
See you, babe. Or I can just say, don't show me everything that I can get. Or I can hit C and say, show me all the strength cards, right? Let's say I want to put a strength card in. Or all the perception cards, right? Now, I do, if I look at this, at my list, I do want first aid. I do want Action Boy. Action Boy is going to really help me when the action point problem, right? So I'm like sprinting and it's like I'm down. So if I stand here, you'll notice it comes back up, but it comes back somewhat slowly. I can improve that by having Action Boy or a higher rank of Action Boy. And right now I can't slot another slot there because I've used it. So if I wanted rank 2 of Action Boy or rank 3, I would have to choose Agility and then Action Boy. And that would put 1 more point at the top. This selection right here would change 1 to a 2. It's really confusing the way it works. I'm trying to explain it probably poorly, but this first choice is where do you want to raise that number of points. So the number of points that you see here, right? I want to raise this eventually to 9. This to go to 4, this to 7 to 4, 7, 4, 15, 15, 9, 2. So you do that with this first choice. So let's say I wanted another point in Action Boy. I would go here, and then I would choose Action Boy. Now, if I do that, I am giving up a point of intelligence, which is 2%. I do want to level faster, so I could choose this and unlock a point there, but I don't really need to because there's an open slot here, right? It's really convoluted at first. It takes a while to figure out. But I'm actually going to go for Action Boy for this one because I do want that quality of life. So And now you see that I have, I'm going to skip that for a moment. You see that I have an action boy here and action boy here. Now, if I slot this one, it says, nope, it's already slotted. I can't slot that. You already have one there. Now, because notice these stars here, right? I need to rank up this card, and that's what it. But if I choose this one, I choose R for rank up. It says, okay, you have 2 of the 1 stars. We can make that into a single 2-star. If I do this, and since I spent a point in agility, now there's 2 points available. I go down here and slot that, right? I'm going to do this again. Really weird. It's a really weird way to start. But I'm going to go agility, action boy, accept, and I'm going to go to 3. Boom. It's a really weird way to start, but to me, this quality of life is really important when you're in combat. Now, watch what happens as I sprint. I'm eating this down. Fast this goes back up. Boop, 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 boop. It goes back up 40%, 45% faster than it would otherwise, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you're in combat, that can be really a big deal. Or if you're trying to get somewhere far away, that action point regen is significant. Now that it's spent, I don't have to worry. If I look at my my points down here, notice it's one of the most important things I can get. The other thing I want to get is first aid, but I need to buy that, right? It's not available. I'll get that next. First aid, not as important. I'm not taking much damage. Why, hello, lady. Let's talk to you real
Great
quick.
to meet someone new. It's a fresh page. You know, as much as I love wandering, I'm handy to have around.
Yeah. Okay. Always got room for your camp. Let's see. Always got room at my camp for a settler.
Oh, I knew traveling with pages. Listen, I need to say goodbye to some friends before you get that set up.
Ooh, this is exciting.
All right. So we have a little friend that's going to show up at our camp. Now you can kill her
Lean back and take
if
a
you
deep-
if you don't want to like interact with them. You can kill them and take their loot. But sometimes they don't have loot if they're like, you know, someone that you're supposed to. There's always a dude right here. Boom, boom. Now notice my action points coming back faster than before. That's important. Wood, soot flower, rhododendron, soot flower. We have corn here that we can probably loot some of, maybe. Corn. They're kind of hard to see. See those ears of corn right there? Right there. If it doesn't have that, then you can't loot it. Again, this is one of the reasons I use mods to like make things glow so I can see where all the corn is without having to like hunt for it on each one. That can get tedious. All right, so now I have a bunch of corn as well. Soot flower, soot flower. Again, just everything is lootable in this world. Well, almost everything. Beer bottles, these orange containers. They added those a while back. Carrot flour. Fertilizer on the ground. That little doohickey. Nope, can't loot it. Power. Anything back here? Yep, there's a bottle. Any water in this thing? Sometimes it's nice to find free purified water. Nope, no purified. I will take those little green things. These blood leaves, I'll take those. And then I'll come over here, open the gate, and see these Brahmins? I'm going to try to milk the Brahmin. I got some Brahmin milk. Will you give me some? Yes. That guy gave me some. I don't these guys, even though you can, because this robot won't like it. And you don't want the ire of that robot. He's powerful. Well, she's powerful. Let's go in the Wayward. This is a quest area that only you can get in. I should probably build a group, shouldn't I? Yeah. Let's create a new team. Bonus intellect. There we go.
Lady, I will
That'll give me some more. That'll give me some more XP.
Right now.
Look, little
Sweetheart,
magnifying glass on the office fan.
because pointing a gun at me in my own bar is a terminal affliction. Look around. You think I'm having my people piece this place together out of mobile homes because I'm thrifty? Do I look like I know
Duct
where
tape.
this treasure
Ooh,
is?
duct tape.
Shut up! You got 10 seconds to tell me where Crane is.
We'll do that in a minute. Okay,
10,
so
do
adhesive.
this.
I wanted that.
9, 8,
Fine.
7,
Suit yourself.
6,
Mort.
5,
Busy, doll?
4, 3, 2. What? Mort?
Thank you, Mort.
Nice.
Of course, Duchess.
Does he have anything? No, he doesn't have anything. Oh,
Now,
let's turn
I'm
the light on
only
here.
here to have a drink and play nice.
Yeah, I am. I'll get to you in a
Gunpoint
minute.
didn't mean more than enough
Right.
for one day.
We're looting. We're looting things. I'm trying to rob you blind here. Oh, you don't have much up here, do you? Usually there's stuff up here, but maybe that's later. So I need a light over here, too. Aluminum cans, they have actual lead in them. Because, of course, they do. Because lead is bad for you, so of course they would. Ah, there's the push broom that you can loot. Some of these lanterns you can loot as well. Oh, and of course mirrors sometimes are lootable. Okay, some cigarettes, whatever. There's a couple cans on the ground. Always loot the tin cans. Just, you know, look around. Hi, don't mind me, I'm just stealing all your shit. They don't mind. Programmed to just sort of let you. Can't get to that. Toaster. You see there's steel items everywhere. And you can steal items everywhere. Can I get to those? No. Alright. Looks like the container's under her. Oh, I'm gonna have to go fill the ice maker. It's whining again. Okay, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna go. Okay, I'll be right back.
The introduction to the wayward I would have hoped for. Oh, sorry about that, darling. First round's on me. Name's Duchess. There's something I could do for you.
All right, sorry about that.
Your guess is as good as mine. He busted.
Okay, I'm just gonna space through this. Space, 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 space.
But I want him.
You can do this on
But I'm willing to.
slower way.
That's
Yeah, sure, why not?
Now,
Basically, space bar is all you really need for most of
just
these.
give me.
It's like the default option at the very top of the list is usually the one to select if you just want to zoom through it.
Okay, I think
I'll be right back.
I just want you to know, architecture ain't exactly my forte. Huh, not half bad. So what I've chicken scratched together here for you is the schematic for one custom-made Crane Treasure Hunting Inc. sign. If I didn't butcher the plans too bad, it's got a little system built in that'll make sending out an advertisement and getting this gang's attention
I hit
a
H.
snap.
So we can
You
see
just need to build it, use the tape
that up
it
there.
spits out to tell the world you're open for business, and then convince any punks that show up to tell you where their boss is hiding. They did teach you all how to build from schematics up in that vault of yours, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
That's the spirit.
Hey, if you need a refresher, good old Morty Mort can help you out.
What are you on about, Mordecai?
I'll be right back.
Hey, nah, I'm not bragging or anything, but I've got some tapes that cover that very subject.
Oh, Mort, not the tapes. Well, you find yourself wanting a refresher? Talk to Mort. Of course, you're gonna need materials, but we should have enough lying around to cover you there. Get you together a little care package. Throw some rations in there, too, so you don't starve on me.
Yeah.
And so you know,
Space,
Now.
space, space.
it is a lot.
Yes.
Hot dog. Just make sure.
Space, space. Skip, skip. All right. Now I'm overweight. Talk to Mort real quick.
Glad to hear you hear these.
Skip.
Well, don't you?
Skip.
Now, what can
Skip.
allergies? Now you see.
If you've seen the TV show, he's like the
Well,
ghoul.
it cost me, and that.
Except he's a nice version.
I mean, it's got main one, also the major. There's also, but ever since that
Actually, what I wanted was the third option down.
Overall, though.
All right. Teach me about using my camp.
All right, listen.
What's this?
You're gonna help me get rid. See, now, I made these. All I'm asking.
Basically, he's going to give me some holotapes.
Now, there anything else?
Now, you don't need these holotapes if you know how to build a camp. Oh, good lord, it's like all stuttery because it's the PTS. At least I think that's why. Like, it crazy. So, like, if you look in the holo section of your inventory, you can see, I'm going to drop that. You could tap our game. I don't want to play it. But here's, like, that's the tape he just gave us, or one of the 3.
Hello. This is Mort McCoy.
It's going to finish once we're out.
First of Headmaster Mort's EduTapes. Today we're talking about your camp. Now, former Vault resident or someone who killed a Vault resident, let's start off with the basics. Placing your camp.
The whole thing. But we listened to this. Let's listen to her talk about the camps.
Overseer's log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots, no people.
Yay, things.
Build in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared. You see this? The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches.
Look at all the junk.
The camp.
Junk.
Need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one. Just add resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory. I've left my camp behind so you can use it.
This is her camp, by the way.
I'm breaking my
That's why
advice
she,
by not
the overseer cache is right there.
But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it. If it's still standing, the town of Flatwoods is further down this road. Find me there. This is the Overseer, signing off.
All right. So it once says there's a miscellaneous quest. Now, when it first came out, this is where it would send you. The Wayward over there, that was not. I think the building was there and the trailer was there, but it wasn't anything worth looking at. There was no quest there or anything. You would just get sent here, and also the lumber camp that we saw here was just hostile territory. It was just all enemies. And they've since built this out, to make it friendlier to new players and teach you more things. So you would get sent here, and you would be given the craft a weapon, craft a piece of armor that you can see here. So I'm going to craft a weapon. It's going to find the cheapest thing I'd... Let's see, light armor. Well, let's do a left arm here. Boom. All right, so that's armor, and now a weapon. Let's see here. Let's go with whatever's the cheapest, like this one. Right? So there's that. I'm going to I have the option of learning things when you do that too, like I explained before. Now I'm going to place my own camp. So I'm going to go over this way, so I'm away from the Wayward and from the Overseer's place, to like right here. I'm going to hit Tab Z, and you can see that that's good. That means you can place it. Notice it's red there. You can see the circle. As long as that big green circle doesn't overlap anything important, like the Overseer's camp there, then you can place yours down. So I'm going to place it right here. Yes. So I placed it. And now I'm going to read the plan, Crane Treasure. So I'm going to go over to Notes. I'm also going to learn this and this. So lots of learning new things, which is always fun. All right, so build a weapons bench to scrap items. Now, I'm going to do something interesting here. I'm going to create platform of sorts. So they've changed all the way this works. So you no longer have like a list across the top. It's now along the left side. And I'm still sort of getting used to it. I don't know if I like it or not. I sounded like Hick right there. Okay, so but they have made a few changes. So like I want to be able to hide most of this, right? I don't want this all to be there. Like notice how it's covering so much of my screen, right? Ugh. And they've like key binds around, like it used to be just tab to go between build or move, and they've changed that, and I don't like that. But I am going to hit R a few times until it says free. See that? Right now it's collide, free, snap. So collide, it's always going to just sort of touch the ground. But if it's free, I can put it up in the air more. It's just sort of hovering in the air. So I'm going to do this just a little bit so it hovers just a little bit in the air. I'm going to switch back over to snap so I can snap other pieces to this. So that one. See, I don't like the fact that this flyout menu is covering so much of my screen. I want it to be able to just like hide all this, right? I don't want to see all this over here on the left side. It's like a fourth or a third of my screen is covered with all this shit, right? But I don't have access to the items unless that flyout is there, right? It's really annoying. Like, they need to fix that. That's really... But anyway, here's the floor, right? And it's sort of floating in the air, which is really weird. If you've been playing this game for a while, they used to not allow you to do that. But now it's totally fine. Totally fine. Okay, so what are we building here? We are building a crane treasure hunting sign. Okay, so let me... V. There should be like a quest items at the top. There we go. So right arrow... It says that it requires power, but it doesn't really need power. That's only if you want the light to light. I don't care about that. Okay, so about the rest of that for now. But I do want to put down a few things. I want, let's see, let's go to, I'm hitting Z and C to go through these, right? For the categories, you see at the bottom, Z, C categories. And the exceeds maximum build count is not updating as I go to different. It should, but it's not. It still thinks I'm choosing the one thing, but you know, it's just weird the way it works. They still have a lot of work to do on this. But let's go to camp pieces and let's go to defense, power, resources. Why crafting is under resources, I don't know. And they've changed the way this works too. It used to be that if you hit the right arrow, it would rotate clockwise as you look down, right? Like this, I'm looking straight down, it would rotate clockwise. But now if I hold the right button, it goes counterclockwise or anti-clockwise. It's very annoying, very, very, very annoying. Like right arrow to me means clockwise. Now it's going counterclockwise. Very tedious. They need to fix that, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Whoops. Sometimes it moves very quickly when you're in that mode. Okay, I'll put down... Now I'll put the weapon workbench here. I mean, my brain... I can make my brain do it. It's just really annoying. All right, so... Armor workbench, weapon workbench, cooking station. And now I want to add, like, quality of life items here. Bed. So X, I still am not used to that either. Furniture. Okay, so bed. I don't really have any beds. I mean, I have all these beds because I've unlocked them from doing things or because it's the PTS. But really, when you start out, I think you only have a sleeping bag. So I'm just going to put a sleeping bag right here. And then I'm going to put, let's see here, appliances, right? No, not appliances. I want seating. Here we go. I basically want an instrument here. I think the only instrument I have... Is this instruments? Is this where instruments would be? Maybe not. I'm still learning where things are. Here we go. Instruments. Okay. So I obviously don't have all these. If it's locked, it means you have to find the plan. If it has a little radiation symbol, it means that I've unlocked it in the atomic shop. So if you're a new player, you wouldn't have these. One shows me as having known it. So I'm going to put this here, and it doesn't have any special icon for it, right? So maybe you know this when you leave. Oh, God, why does it do that? Don't put a second one. All right, so now I want to put containers. I really don't like some aspects of this build system. Storage. Stash boxes. Okay, I wish the default one is the top. It's not. It's way down here for some stupid reason. But I do want to put this like right here. And then I want to go to, since first I'm recommending that you follow it first. You have a stash box as well. Put it right on top. And then an ammo storage box, which I'm going to put like right. See, I go the wrong way at first. All right. So I'm going to hit X. Why does it default to wallpapers? They really have a lot of work to do with this. It's not ready for prime time at all. Okay, now the beautiful thing about this is when I move my camp, I can just place this right back down, right? And it's because it's a platform. Like if I get out of here and I say I want to move my camp, so I'm going to hit Tab and then Z, and I can say move it here, right? So everything goes away. It's still there. All I have to do is go into edit mode, and hopefully this works. If I go to all and I choose blueprinted or stored, I can see this interesting thing up here, right? Look at this. I can just bring it right back and just sort of float it right above the ground, which makes it harder for enemies to get into it, right? If there's scorched that run over here, you know, dogs or something, they don't know how to jump, so they can't get up here. So normally I would use stairs, but some of them can navigate stairs, but now none of them get it up here. Now, if they come over with a gun, then they can start shooting me, right? So that's how that works. Okay, so let's put this back out. So stored. Put this over here. All right. Now, the funny thing is this, oh God, I really don't like their new system here. The way this camp stove works, this actually dictates where you and where other people spawn when they come to your camp. So you basically, if you're looking at your camp, right, and you're looking north, slightly northeast, you want your stove to be over in that direction. So, because when you spawn to the south and west of your stove. So, a lot of people don't know that, so I'm going to go over here. I'm going to say, let's put this over here. And I know this road goes south and east, right? And you'll be facing the way it was faced when you place it, right? When you initially placed it. So travel back to my tent, right? So that was free. And then it's also free to travel back to your camp. So I'll travel back there. Maybe I think I put my camp stove in the wrong place, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I'll appear way outside. Yeah, I'm way outside my camp. Yeah, that's what happened. So I did the opposite of what I wanted to do, like an idiot. Let's try this again. Okay. So I actually want to move this back over this way. So I'm not didn't pull a boner. Okay, so now I should appear like right about here, right? So it's like maybe like if you look at the size of these floor tiles, like these floor tiles, you appear like to the northeast. So let's try that again. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's try that again. I should appear either like right next to that platform. If I moved my camp stove farther towards that big sign that I put down, I might actually appear right on top of that floor. But like if you ever arrive at a camp and you like are at a cliff and you end up like 200 feet below their camp, it's because they put the camp stove in the wrong place. They need to move their camp stove. Okay, I'm a little bit closer. That's good. Let's try this again. Let's Let's move it a little bit further. Let's move it over here. All right, it's still facing the right way, right? With the light on the right-hand side, and it's like oriented this way. So that when I arrive, I will be facing southwest. So you can control where people appear, where you appear, and which way they're facing when they arrive. Let's try this again. Trying to get it so that I appear on top of the platform when I arrive. Close enough. Now there's another thing you can place, which I don't think you can place it at your camp, or maybe they fixed it, I don't know. But there was a floor item that you can use, where is it? No. Resources, lights, power, defense. It's like there's like a little welcome mat that you can put on the floor. Wall decor. Is it decorations? See, again, I'm still learning this. I don't know where it would be. I know where it is. Oh, there it is. Rugs. Okay. It's a special rug that says welcome. And it's not this. It looks like this. It says welcome, right? So welcome, except it's not this mat. This is strictly decorative. There's a special one that you can put in like a workshop that's called fast travels. And I don't know where it is now on this. I don't know if it's like a special special item under this listing. I would have to sort of experiment. But maybe it's a special camp piece that you put down. Again, I don't know. It's just annoying. So what do we have to do now? Now that I've gone to great length of explaining this, I should probably sleep again, as my buff is probably leaving soon. Yeah, my arrested and my well-tuned buff are going away. So let me sleep real quick. Again, I'm not on the ground. In the air, it's some point above the ground, because a sleeping bag on the ground, you can catch a disease. That's bad. You don't want that. So we'll just wait for that buff to kick in. Music in this game, mwah. That's what sold me on this game, was the music. Because I was like expecting like, Fallout, like survival, like death metal or something the whole time. And that would have really put me off because I don't like death metal. I don't like metal at all. Sorry to the metalheads. It's just not my thing. I'm glad it's your thing. But I love the more symphonic, cellos, violins, just very, very pretty sounding. Very mellow, very soothing. Classy. That's what sold me on this game, other than, just the open box, the sandbox nature of it reminded me a lot of Oblivion and Skyrim. And then the music was very, calm and soothing, just like Oblivion. And so I was like, yes, this is so good. And the fact that it was like an online game and there were other people there doing things makes it feel less lonely, which is odd. Or the fact that there can be other people. Like right now, no one can be on this but me. But it still feels somewhat alive and less lonely because I know there are people out there playing the game, right? Okay, so I've locked everything. Okay, so now I have a well-tuned and a rested buff, right? I'm also vault-fed, so my hunger and thirst don't increase. That's important for now. Because it gives me these buffs, right? More health points, more disease resist, more AP regen, more endurance. So all that AP regen sort of stacks up and is very beneficial. So I'm going to go to, let's see, what are we doing now? I need to load broadcast tape into radio tower that's over this way, right? Yeah. Go to search for traces of the Overseer in Flatwoods. And then this find out what this key unlocks. I'm actually going to go in here and turn that off. Because I don't want to be reminded that this is up here constantly. But I will head south as soon as I figure out that my weapon's in good shape. Good shape. Excellent. Actually, you know what? Let's vend some things to the vendor so that we can get some of our caps that we need. I have a macro on my mouse that just hits spacebar really quickly. I think that's it, right? Yeah. I have an empty stash box. Let's go over to the vendor over here because she'll buy things from you. I want to sell everything. I should look at it by category to make sure I don't sell things I shouldn't sell. Always grab more corn. More strength. I'm looking in the center here at what the buffs they give. Ooh, 30 pounds for a pepperoni roll. This purified water is going to become important. Oh, good. I sold that before it expired. Starlight berries. Don't need that. Don't need those. Don't need tarberry. Keep the wolf ribs. And I can probably sell some of these. I don't need this much rat away. I'm not in zone. I don't need this many stim packs. I'm not like getting damaged that much. I don't need the healing salve. It's my preferred way to heal up rather than stim packs, but it's not really germane at the moment. Okay, now I'm going to keep all the rest of this junk. Go back to my camp for free. Again, one of my longer term goals is to get about 1,800 or more caps by the time I reach 15, because I have to buy a very, very, very expensive recipe. You don't have to, but it's what I want. Let's throw this in there. Throw that in there. Excellent. Now I can head down towards Flatwoods.
Maybe I should join up.
Hi, guys.
We're building something big here. Do some good for
Are you? Let me just loot all your stuff here. Now, when I hit level 5, I am gonna.
The old world
oh wow!
has so much to teach us.
I can use this now. Oh, nice. Okay, that's nice. The last time I played, I only got one at level 5. Interesting. This is a really good weapon. It's not my preferred weapon, but it does have a lot of stopping power. It's 308. Let's throw this in there, and let's set that as a favorite. Oops. Damn it. I hit F instead of whatever. All right, so let's crunch the 10 millimeter. We'll keep this one here. It's now favorited. Let's do a quick repair. Space. T to inspect and repair. R to workbench repair. The reason to have. Ooh. Do I know how to make all? Do I know how to add all these things? No. Okay. So when you find hunting rifles and you crunch them at the thing to get like the components, you can learn how to add other things here. Like I must have that I found and learned long barrel, for instance. So you just keep doing that, and you'll learn all the different things you can do to the hunting rifle or the 10 millimeter or to, in this case, the one I want the most,
Brotherhood
the
needs
handmade,
recruits like me.
which is like one of my favorite rifles. Really, that's what I need the 1800 caps for. Hi, dude. Hi, Mr. Farmhand. I'm gonna kill you. Destroy robots. Oh, it's noon. It just we just got switched over to the new achievements for the day, and I'm gonna kill these deer because I need their leather. It's nice with a lot of these enemies that are docile, you can just aim and shoot them. You don't need bats for that. Music is so good. Very soothing. I think this is what was playing when I first was like exploring, and it was like, this is pretty chill. I love this.
Now that people have come back to this area, they'll all want to be setting up places like Foundation.
Talk to me, talk to me.
Seems like you need a little help.
Yeah, I'll take a stim pack.
Here you go. Be safe.
Thanks. Yeah, you too.
Oh, shit. Ah!
So, your shit. I know, isn't that terrible? But you know, it's a wasteland. Oh, yeah, I paid for it. The nearby mole rats. That's funny. Roll mats. There's mole rats in the parking lot. They heard me use my gun, so they're like, "Hey, we're gonna come out and play." All right, so just ding. So let me look at my cards again. So again, it's tab T. Hit tab. Okay, so what that was, that you can engage in player versus player combat. I think I have mine set off by default, which is pacifist mode. I play with pacifist mode on because I just don't want to deal with that bullshit. I don't like PvP. I don't enjoy it. It's just tedious to me. Some people, it's not for me. But that's what that warning was. Okay, so now what am I doing? I'm looking at my cheat sheet here, my leveling guide, and we're going to go for first aid or for traveling pharmacy. First aid would be for if I want more health, my stim packs to work better. I don't think I need that just yet, but I do want my stuff to weigh less. So the trick here is that if I go to strength first, it's going to put a point in strength. So I will have 2 points here instead of, right? I'll have 2 points, but I don't really need 2 points. What I want is points in intelligence, which gives me XP. But then I want to buy the traveling pharmacy card to fill this spot. So watch what happens here. Notice the number. So I'm going to go over here to intelligence, then I'm going to hit Z to go over to the strength column for the strength items. I'm going to hit traveling pharmacy and hit enter or space. So now, if I go back in, you'll see that this has 2 points now. 2 points, right? And now I have this card that I can slot, right? I can also add pick lock. I can add slow metabolizer. I will be changing that to thirst quencher when I hit 6, because that's a better card. Whoops. Again, loot. Hi, little guy.
It's too wet to be
Thank you for
outside.
giving up your guts. And see the little magnifying glass next to the word? Telephones and typewriters. Very, very good to loot. Or, I'm sorry, hot plates. That one probably just had a spring in it. I don't need telephones as much. Interesting. See this dumbbell? And this dumbbell? Barbell. 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 All these items, I'm looting them. They weigh like a ton, but they do give lead, so I do want the lead.
Clean up this.
Gym session notes.
Arm day. 3 sets of 12 reps. Let's see. Dumbbell bicep curls, tricep extensions, and back extensions.
See if I can get this done. There we go.
About the lack of proper equipment. No bother. Chin up. Only 8 more luxury
Lead
coffins
scrap.
to make quota in backwoods. I mean flatwoods. Be difficult given the financial situation around here.
Ooh, tin cans.
Our friends the Chinese. I'll be back on the plane to Ipswich within a fortnight. Gather it'll be the bench press today. Yeah, again.
If the scorched or the ferals don't get you, the
Okay, so that was the gym room. Okay, excellent. Oh, plastic bowl, excellent. Toolbox. Nothing over there that I care about at the moment. Let's go upstairs. Oh. I'm not using my cheat here either, which sucks. I do miss it. The thing that shows me where the sweet spot is.
Oh, building this place up is hard work.
Okay, dude.
The further out we expand our influence.
That stops you talking. Because I want all the shit you're carrying. I know I'm terrible, right? But that's the way the world is. Right away. Ba-ba-ba-ba. He'll be back, don't worry. He'll respawn. He's gone. Not forgotten. Ooh, I picked up a shoulder. Or something. Or an arm piece. Other right arm. That same thing. Okay. I can crunch that and maybe learn a new modification to the leather arm. Oh. Yeah, being able to pop a survival tent out is really nice. Don't go in the water, it's radiated. It'll give you radiation. I mean, if you want radiation, you can go in, but I don't. Ooh, collected teddy bear. Nice. Again, I'm not in any hurry to go any one place. I'm just collecting. I want cap pills. I want everything I need to build handmade weapons. Because it's not just building one. I need to keep making them, and then I need to keep crunching them. And every time I crunch, I have a chance at learning another, like a mod, something else I can do with the weapon, like give it a different kind of scope, make it that kind of a thing. Playing a tape. Who goes there? Love it.
Once again to put aside all you think you know, all you believe to be true. Time to open your mind to the strange, bizarre, and sometimes terrifying world that exists in the shadows and fringes of our own, where myth, legend, and rumor are made real. Yes, it's time for more thrilling tales from the West Virginia hills. Tonight's episode, Who Goes There? The Strange Encounter in Flatwoods, is brought to you by Sugar Bombs.
Sugar Bombs!
With explosive great taste and 100% of the recommended daily allowance of sugar. Get your morning started right with Sugar Bombs.
Just what a growing boy or girl needs.
Great.
More sugar.
Hello, survivors of this garbage dump. I'm Sophie, and this is my...
I picked up another tape and it started auto-playing. It stopped the other tape from playing, which is...
Oh, yeah.
But that's alright. You can listen to it on your own.
Librarian, and now I can read everything all the time. Whee!
Whee!
Unlucky. Wait, no. Maybe it was one of those farmers who prepared for the end times. Some sort of religious thing. Yeah, that's right. No, I got it. I was a sweet little kid. Lived off some cat food containers.
Occasionally you'll find like benches just sort of out in the world. I just wanted to stop all that so that you could not have to talk over it. But yeah, if you find like a weapons bench, just T, enter, and then I'm just going to crunch all this other stuff. That way it takes less storage space in my inventory. You see I went from like being overloaded to now being 98 or 95 out of pounds. Not bad. Oop, I hear a Brahmin. I knew it was over there. Teddy bear. A 3. Desk fan has a screw in it. You need 7 screws to make a handmade. 7 fans and or typewriters and or pepper shakers or whatever that have screws as a component. Definitely need all those. I'm gonna milk that cow, then I'm gonna shoot it. Boom. Get its hide. I know it seems cruel, but I need the leather. As you will see. Milk it. Boom. See it bucked as I did that. Hello, opossum. So dark out. Now, the reason I'm basically killing everything in sight is because I need the leather, first of all, and I need other things that I can vend for caps. And you can sell all sorts of meats. Like if you can either use it to cook things or you can just vend it to the vendor for caps. They have no discrimination. They'll just buy whatever. Sadly, those are not containers. I wish they were. Those desks, right? It's like at school, you could open the lid, right, and there would be stuff inside. Here, it doesn't do that. See, I'm weighed down again. We'll solve that. We'll solve it in time. Don't worry. The fact that I'm getting weighed down so quickly. Mailboxes. Yep, those are containers as well. Alright, so now that we're here in Flatwoods and I've exhausted sort of like going through and looting everything in sight, what can we do here? Well, search for traces of the Overseer in Flatwoods. Oh, look, the daily reset, right? So I could go do that again. All right, so we're in here. Oh, look, search for traces of the Overseer. Okay.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods. My God, there's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry. Tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected. And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks like they were made of firefighters, police, emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about drinking water, food, survival. I'm doing their tests, and you should too.
That looks better than the Vault 76.
I know it's even worse than we
Typewriter.
But someone's got to know where the missile silos are. and how
Fan,
to secure them.
typewriter,
Responders are
awesome.
the best lead we have. This is the Overseer, signing off.
Or two.
Get rid of that stupid jumpsuit. I mean, somebody might like it, but I think it's sort of dorky looking. Okay, so I'm going to register as a responder. That's the little baggie I just dropped. Shows up as a little paper bag. Things on the ground. Or if you die and your loot goes into, like, goes on the ground. Okay, let's just grab everything here.
Chloe looks after me. She's the best guardian a girl could have.
Oh, really? Good to know. Sorry, I'm so cynical about all these things because I've heard these things so many times, you know, on various characters. You can't hurt her, I don't think. So don't. You could try, but I don't think you can hurt her. Like, to take her shit. Who goes there? Part 1. Okay, let's listen to this. Oh, man. Keeps doing that. Maybe I'll start it when I'm heading off somewhere. I really like the Who's There, Who Goes There series. It's a whole series. It tells like an overarching story. Oh, this one's creepy. Listen to this. Let's open this up. Or not. If you get this far and you open Responder's Plea, I'll let you do that. I'm not going to play it. It's unpleasant, to say the least. I'll let you play that. I don't want to spoil it. Okay, cool. I can get into this for more stuff. It was convenient that I got that lockpicking rank 1 already. I mean, I'll be removing it. I won't get rid of the card. Like, I'll equip it when I need to lockpick, and the lock rank 1. This card right here. I don't have to have it equipped, right? Normally, it won't do anything. It's only if I actually go to pick something and it requires lockpicking 1 or higher.
This town was really nice before the war.
Then I'll need to equip that card temporarily, like momentarily. You take it right back off. Like if I want something else there instead most of the time. So you can equip and unequip. Oop, there's the third teddy bear. Picked up some sort of a holotape. So let's register as a volunteer. It shows the icon in between these two terminals, but it's either one. Register as a volunteer, okay. People directory. Locate Kesha Dermott. Kesha. All right. So search for Kesha along the nearby river. This is sort of like a training session to learn how to, how certain things work. Let's, check this. These orange boxes have like stuff in them that you can grab. I'm gonna crunch N because I'm running out of space very quickly. It's one of the problems of, the early game is you do run out of space very quickly. But, just either pull out your tent and scrap everything into... There's other tents that have, like, workbenches as well, which is really nice. Ooh. I'll grab these silt beans. Grab this stuff back here. Ooh, battery. Ooh, there's another one right here. Look at that. You just crunch things right there.
Yeah, if those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it. I'm gonna strike it
Hi,
big,
dude.
baby.
I do. Oh, really?
Didn't you hear? People are saying there is gold everywhere.
All right. Oh, he didn't have anything good except the stim pack. Oh, well. I'll find Kesha in a moment. I'm going to come over here and loot all this stuff. There's like a junkie.
Well, this is it, I guess.
Hot plate, nice.
Rock bottom, I think they call it.
Lots.
I still miss him. Billy.
None of it's real. It's not real. Don't feel too sympathetic. It's a script. It's someone at a microphone talking, so don't let it break your heart too much.
It's the old Billy. Automated warning to all responders. Mr. Farmhands are out of control. Evacuate
DASA has asked us all to document our stories for posterity, you know. It seems like a fine idea. So, hi,
Okay, that was that one. I'm not going to play it right now. Do want to loot some water here, so I'm going to hit R to collect it. Actually going to collect several water here. Okay, lots of water. Lots of dirty water. If we look here, we can see under D for... It's dirty. 41 dirty water. Let me pick one more. Make it an even number. Because you need an even number to make... to boil the water. Which we're going to learn about here in a moment. There's more Brahmin over here that I'm gonna milk and kill. Don't just ignore those robots over there. That's a quest we're not gonna do. It's a whole thing, and I don't feel like doing it right now. All right, so where are you, Brahmin? There you are. Try to milk you, and boom. Sell the Brahmin hide. Really nice. Really nice. Ooh. Another dead one here. Grab his hide. Milk you and boom. Kick me. You're gonna die. Anything in the tubs? No, but there's a container between them.
DASA gave me some supplies in exchange for my survivor story.
Damn you.
Hi. My name is Scott Shepard.
I'm just gonna drop all these things that I don't need to take. You can basically drop all these other things. Like, you can't drop the ones that have a little mark next to them. Have a quest system. But eventually you'll be able to drop all of them. See, I'm way overburdened right now. It's alright. I'm at like 204 out of 1. I can either increase my carry weight or reduce the weight of things, and I prefer doing it the second way. Hello. Yes, I knew you were there. You're always there. You're always waiting and right there to surprise the player. You can see because there's feral ghouls right over there. Right, so grab all these steel buckets and then collect water here. That should satisfy test sample of water. Grab all these items for the ceramic and the fertilizer. Ceramic, flower pots. Maybe I'll sell them. I don't know. Let's get out of sneak. Make sure we get these mutt fruits. Okay. Come over here. There's a workbench right here, a tinker bench. And some feral ghouls. Jeez Louise. I can't even aim. I can't use VATS either. Because I'm overburdened, right? That's the one disadvantage of this gun is I can't just unload a hail of bullets. And I was trying to get unburdened first, but that wasn't working. Pipe, postal, shovel, fork. All right. Grab these items. Get rid of some of this radiation. Come on, let me pick these up. That's weird. The hotspot was in the wrong place. Take stim pack. It's not easy to be killed if you're just remotely paying attention at these low levels. Which reminds me, better armor. Yay, giddy up Buttercup. Has screws in it. Toys have lead or asbestos or both in them, because of course. In this, they're toys with now long disallowed items. disallowed materials, just because it's funny. This world where they put lead in everything, right? And they have a minimum daily allowance of sugar. Just hilarious. That will have screws in it. See, oh no, that's oil. Okay, thought it was screws. Sorry. Okay, so now we're still overburdened. So now I can grab my tent. Wherever I am, I just sort of go off a little bit. Drop it down. Dump all that. Dump all these stupid grenades and explosives and food. Most of this stuff is going to go bad anyway. Dirty water can go in there. That weighed me down. Okay, there we go. How am I doing as far as my buffs go? 27, 28 minutes. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Go, 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 go. Container. Container. Little magnifying glasses tells me I'm on the right track there. Thing in the doghouse. We'll come back to this trailer in a little bit. I'm going to keep both of those. Just one of each, though. Scott Shepard is dead. Poor Scott Shepard. Else here? Nope. So now we have to analyze those water samples that we took. Yes, it does take me a long time to get looting everything in sight. And struggling to keep my weight below, you know, a certain limit. But that's just, that's how you begin the game. You sort of begin behind the curve. And you have to sort of like struggle to get going. Analyze water sample. Okay. Boil water using dirty water and wood fuel. So we have lots of dirty water. Optional, collect dirty water, which I already did because I knew I would need it. You can see I can sprint for longer.
Make yourself at home. I did.
Ended up with an odd number. Let's just get this. Those. Some of them are going to expire soon. I'll just create one of each. And then meat. Oops. Ooh. No, I'm not going to do that. Meat. Awesome bacon. I can always vend these as well. Like, I don't need to actually eat them. They vend for more than the raw items would, so that's good. And there's other ways to actually make money from the vend by doing what's called bulking, which I'll show you in a moment here. I have to remember where a tinker bench was. I think I have one at my camp. I'll show you here. So let's say that, you know, I'm running low on things to sell. You can come to any tinker bench, go to craft, go to bulk, and choose like bulk steel, because usually you end up with like a bazillion steel. You could sell it, sells for 36. I mean, you won't actually get 36, you'll get like 12 or something. But you can see, you know, some items are worth more because they're more valuable. Like I would never bulk. I would bulk wood, I would bulk steel, not much else. Maybe glass, because glass is pretty plentiful. And you don't use it for much. Ceramic, maybe. But none of the things that I actually need to make my handmade weapons, right? So, like I could do, like, let's make a bulk steel. I actually make a few of those. So now, what's nice is, you know, you could carry on this bulk steel, right? It's like right here. And let's say that you're like, oh, I actually needed those. You could actually come in here and say, well, I actually want to crunch one of those, right? And then now you have 30 steel in your inventory, right? So it pulled it from your stash box to make the bulking, and then when you crunch it, it crunches it right back into 30 things. Now it does use plastic, so that's why I'm grabbing plastic everywhere, because that does count, for making things. Now here and sell stuff with this vendor bot. He's also a vendor.
Boiled water.
Hello.
Accepted from volunteer. Equipment sterilization.
I don't
in
really
progress.
need luck.
Sterilizing equipment complete.
Soup, because it's a little bit of AP regen. I just keep forgetting to drink it. Most of this rad stag. Here, let's sell 2 of them. That way I keep the ones that I've just made. That way the longer bar. It always, whenever you drop or vend, it'll vend the first. So, like if I sold, 3 of these corn soups, the last one I might have made more recently, and then the bar will be longer, the health bar, the durability bar. Hot dogs are good. This is max HP 30 up.
Volunteer.
Actually, no, I'm not really.
Is necessary for equipment.
I'm not really getting damaged that much.
Please assist.
I have better ways to manage all this stuff. I will keep the 30 carry weight on this one. Actually, let's get rid of that. Let's just sell all but 4 of these.
Water is necessary for equipment sterilization. Please assist.
I know it's weird that I'm selling these really high value items. I need the space. I need the caps more than I need the buffs. For like sugar, spice, and pepper and salt. Those usually would keep because they're valuable to make things, but I'm just like, I don't really need it.
Please assist.
I don't want to get addicted to Mentat, so I'm selling those. For the int. Okay, so now I can also sell the bulk steel, right? Because I bulked it up to sell it. So now I can go sell this. It's only 4 each, right? So oops, I don't want to sell those.
Boiled water is necessary.
Yeah, it's because my my charisma is so low. See, it's only 2. Yeah, I don't have the other card that I would need, which raises my my charisma up artificially for vendors, right? Hard bargain. I do need to buy that soon to get that my charisma and my selling strength, my selling and buying power in a better position. All right, excellent. Level 6. Search for Delbert Winters. People directory. Winters. In the top right corner there, my screen. And now I want to go over here. I want to go this out, this in. So now I have 102 AP. See it right there? Much more AP than I had before. All right, that's one of the cards that I wanted was the end, but for now, it's a free card, so I'll take it. This one I don't need, but I'll hold on to it. Open perk pack. Okay, so happy camper, nice. Put that in. First aid, good. I don't have to buy it. Excellent. Hat trick. I don't need it. I'll just hold on to it. Pack rat. I do need that. That's one of those cards that's going to really help out when I reach level 7, right? So all that junk that I keep picking up that weighs me down so fast is going to like become lighter than air. Ooh, I'll have to add that to my camp. Okay, Tasty Mutant Hound Stew, that's for melee. Knuckles, that's a weapon. Chemistry Workbench. Junk, drop it. Yeah, you're late. That I already know I'm level 6, thanks. All right, so my survival tent is there. I'm going to go back to my camp. sort of regroup here. All right, now I can add a chemistry bench. Whoops. It's funny. Just popped up there. Let's add that over here. Let's just put this here. And switch back over and go. Crafting. Again, very disorienting. The tools are working now. I don't like it. Okay, so now we can craft chems. Healing things, smelting things. Remember those vegetables that spoiled? I could turn it into fertilizer right there. And I can store the fertilizer in the scrap box with all the other scrap. Very good. How's my weapon doing? Space. Inspect. Workbench repair. Okay. Get that back up to 100%. Now this is messy. Let's fix the messy. And I do have a tinker bench as well, right? Did I get that? I didn't. Okay, I need to get that as well. This you have to do a quest line, or you can buy it from a vendor. I prefer doing the quest line. Cannery down, because I'm not... Basically, the rule is I can't put anything down that would come from like a seasonal event or the Atomic Shop or something, so like I can't put down these variations, not that I would anyway, because I can never recognize it. But I'm not going to put the cannery down, because that was this past season's thing. I'm not going to put, like, you know, stove down, because I had to earn that last season, or the season before last. So it's this guy or bust. Let's see, how are my buffs doing? Let's just refresh the buffs here real quick. It's the... He's with his glasses, right? And his unshaven face. His 5 o'clock shadow. He's been programming all day. He's been writing in COBOL. Yes, thank you, the Enclave. Indeed. One of my favorite weapons is the Enclave plasma. Definitely the Enclave. All right, so there's that. Let's get some AP regen rebuffed here. Some people like to build like a pretty house with all the decorations and stuff. I'm just basically just as minimal as I can, just complete functionality. So like, you know, when I build out my proper camps, you know, they're just very minimalist. So this platform for me, I go here just to rebuff, store, craft, then I'm out. When I started out the game, I did go to town on my camps. Like I wanted all the frills, you know. Let's see what Lane has for me here. I guess it costs 3 to go there, but... It is the future. All right. Again, I'm just grabbing because that can become fertilizer for when I plant things. Wow, all this stuff is back. Nice. I must have looted enough items since then to have everything respawn. 256 items, I think. Oh, yeah.
Don't let the wasteland get to you.
Loot. Let's see if he gives me the one that I have to create a care package.
Now, our food stores could use... I appreciate...
All right.
Now I know what the settlers are going through.
Do you? Do you know what they're going through? Oh. That was an easy one. Let's see, this stuff should be back. That's back.
Have to come together to survive.
Crunch. Crunch.
Supposed to get a Blue Ridge caravan route
Oh.
set up this way?
Let's grab this real quick. Oh. Can't put that on because it's T45 and it's like, what, level 10 or higher. But this is useful. Not a power armor wearer, but it's nice to have if you're in a weird situation where you need really good damage control. I would normally rename this, but I'm going to just call it... Oops. Damn it. L for locked. Alright.
Lumberjack Protectron creates.
You know what I should do? I should create my my level 5. Ooh, nice. Tape. Rolls of tape. Excellent. That's adhesive. Okay, so where are we going? Oh, more fresh meat. Okay. It's the same one. Tell you what, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to do the same one again just because it's boring. Let's go back here. Actually, let's go back here. If it was a different daily, I would have done more interesting. But, you know, the piddling amount of XP you get is not worth it to me for this anyway. All right, so back over here, where the feral ghouls were that almost killed me. Just because I was not... Oops. Ooh, brain fungus. That'll be nice. We make some nice food with brain fungus. XP, intellect food. Those are the robots over there at the agricultural center fighting. Brain fungus.
Reverend Delbert.
Poor Delbert.
Born and raised.
All right, I'm going to drop his holotape
My own church to the responders for.
because I don't care about the story. I just want to go on. You can listen to the story on your own if you play the game, which I recommend. It's a good game. Okay, so I already got a piece of Brahmin meat, right? Let's see here. There we go. That's not reset yet. So cook this up. You need to cook a ribeye steak, which is carry weight. Excellent. Check in with the self-serve kiosk. You know, I could be eating some of that food, but the things I'm add up so quickly that 20 extra pounds is not going to do much. That's more if like you have all the weight reduction perks that I will ultimately have, and you just need an extra little bit. Contact responders using the database in here. This chair is in a bad place. It messes with the camera when I go in here sometimes. All right, log in, volunteer, contact. It's going to send me to Morgantown, which is far away. Way over here. We're not going to go there yet. Just playing around in this area for now. There's more to do here. Tinker bench, there we go. I knew I'd get it soon. Tinker bench. All right, so let's go put that down. I may have to expand the camp slightly to make room for it. Make it 6 tiles instead of 4. Or maybe I can just do this. I'll just go just put this right there for now. That works. Yay! I can bulk things here. So you can make grenades. Fishing, the whole fishing thing that they just added. You can make ammo for my guns. Nice. All right, and let's also hit this. All right. After all, the key, if you get used to using the key binds, it just becomes like second nature. You just get faster and faster at it. All right, so let's go and put this hollow tape in there.
What the Brotherhood's leader is like.
Ooh, did this reset yet?
Must be a real hard ass to keep all these rough and tumble soldiers in line.
Ammo.
I'm not thinking about joining up. Getting in on the ground floor. How about you?
This right here is where the Meat Week event takes. One, like the Prime Meats, the Prime whatever it's called, Prime something, takes place right around here. There's like a little post, a little thing that goes up right here.
Suitable compost material detected.
I'm compost material? Nice. I suppose you're right in a way. Theoretically, I could be compost for something. Okay, so I'm headed up the hill here. I generally don't like using a light like this, but oh.
Unidentified identified search.
And I don't like this weapon either generally, but it does have quite a bit of stopping power right now. Let's just go on the normal path. I should have just gone this direction. Like up the hill to get to this turn. But still, there's things to be found along the way, I guess. Now later on, when you're that has jetpack, you can just kind of scale your way up.
Protect and serve.
I should probably take more food buffs, like the corn. Oh, I forgot to make brain fungus thing. Damn it. Corn soup. There we go. Carry weight. Drink all the teas. Eat the cobbler. The cheese.
Sonny makes it good.
Tell you what, I'm gonna create some brain fungus soup for a little bit of an int. Okay. I really love having this tent anywhere I want it at any time. Hi. So you don't want to be friends? All right. I can accommodate. Plan signs, right? That's all the signs you can, the metal signs you can put out in your camp. Nice. Not something I do, but cool. Let's get a natural view here. Isn't there like a building over here? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's been forever since I've been over here. Oh, nice. Bloat flies. Or in a giant pile of poop. Fine, fine. You're gonna give me a disease? You guys are annoying. Poop. Poop. Poop and poop. Now it says scorch beasts. Beasts over here are pretty harmless. You only have to worry about the ones when you leave the forest. And then you have to, when you're this low and this ill-equipped, you really have to watch out for them. They are very painful. Man. Really? Missed 2 in a row? What is going on? His VAT's broken. Oh, she's immune. I hate it when it does that. It's like the game breaks and it makes the mob immune. That can happen with like the scavenger that's right outside the train station over here at Morgantown. She kicks the little metal container there, and it's really annoying because I have my camp there. So you hear this bang, bang, bang every now and then. I'm like, I just go over and kill her. But then sometimes she's completely invulnerable, and it's dumb. I don't know why. Yeah. Oh, I should probably heal up, shouldn't I? It's a good thing I have first aid in there, right? Oh. Okay, I'll get to that in a minute. Moving right on up. Hi, guys. Wanna play? Alright, we can play. Bats is less forgiving than before. Like, before I could probably shoot him through this fence, but now it won't do it. You basically have to have a completely clear and unobstructed view for VATS to work. Which, I sort of get it, but it's kind of annoying. Because especially with enemies that move around a lot, or like to hide behind things very quickly, and you're like, you're in VATS, and all of a sudden they're behind something, you're like, ah, damn it. Oh, I love picking up all these items with the magnifying glass. Gas mask, we won't be using that gas mask. There's a better solution that's less ugly. Whoops. Is that everything? I think that's everything. I do love looting things. Okay, so, you're thinking, okay, I select emergency man, didn't do anything. Source detections, no, it didn't do anything. What am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do? Well, see, it says load broadcast tape into a radio tower to activate the connection. So it's not obvious. It's the very bottom of the screen. Load holotape. So you hit R, and then you choose the tape. Like, I only have a few of them, and these aren't going to do anything, but there we go. And now activate transmitter connection.
Uploaded. Initiating broadcast.
And there we go. That's all we got to do. Then you just escape out, and you're done. All right, so let's deal with the cards here. Doing next. Traveling pharmacy, one card, one is good enough for now. I would like through hiker or pack rat in there. That's level 7. Okay, so that won't work. I might spend the point now so I can slot it at 7. Otherwise, I won't be able to slot it. Well, I guess I could just spend the point at 7 and then slot it. So maybe I spend the point over here. This one's good. Let's see what we have available out of agility. Okay, don't need anything there. Don't need anything here. I'm not playing a low health build, so serendipity's not going to do it. I'm not going to need any of these. Hacker's nice, but I'm not going to like put that in. I don't play alone, so that doesn't work. I'm not going to double up on Happy Camper. I'll just eat more. I already have that. I don't need this, but I do want the one that gives me, it's called Natural Resistance, which is really good. Like elemental resistances, which is surprisingly useful, especially at low levels, when you're like walking across fire, or if something, throws poison. Normally, it would just like end you very quickly. But even having, 10 10 resistance to something, which it would appear in this panel over here. Like right now I have 8 ballistic resistance, 18 energy resistance, 20 radiation resistance. It would add more things. It would add fire and frost resistance or cold resistance. Even an amount of 10 is significant when you're in the forest. Obviously, as you move to other zones, you're going to want to bump that up as you get more endurance, right? Because it's based off of the amount of endurance you have. But yeah, I'm going to definitely put it in there. But for now, I don't really need iron stomach. And no, I don't really need that. What am I looking for here? Tank killer's not available. Let me look at my leveling guide here. Inspirational, got it. Traveling pharmacy, rank 2, pack rat. I don't really need 2 points in this right now. I'm not carrying a lot of chems. I do want the junk card. Like, I will remove this and put the junk in, right? So I don't need any of those right now. But maybe I should... Maybe I should pick... That's what I should do. I should go intellect, and then... Wait, I can't pick the junk one yet, can I? Damn it. Well, still, I want to put it in intellect first. And then, I want to be in VAT, so I'm going to... Once I get to 5 perception here, then center masochist will be redundant, because I'll always be targeting heads. You know, using that, so that's sort of a waste of... what else could I buy? Can't buy pack rats. I know I want to put in int. There's just no good cards to buy right now, sadly. Maybe this. Easy target. I do want this eventually. Right? Or do I? No, I didn't go with that, right. I'm not going to go for the crippling build just yet. I mean, I might get it if I have to for later. Choices. Yeah, there's no good cards right now. Yeah, no, there's nothing here. I think I'll just have to buy, shoot. Intelligence, and then, see, my other build, if I go over here, like there's 2 builds here that I'm working to. Easy target is one of those cards, so I will just get this and not equip it, right? Or maybe I'll equip it for now. That way I do have a little bit more damage. I will give up some carry weight for that, but I'm going to swap over to 2 ranks of pack rat soon anyway, so it's going to sort of be held in the background, not being used. Tough choices at low levels. You don't have many options. So go back to my camp. I'm going to show up. There's one dude right there. I'm going to move this a little bit farther away. Why does it go to wallpapers? That's annoying. Like, the default is wallpapers.
Whoa.
No, don't do that.
You're not Crane. Crane
Yeah.
found...
Yeah. Right. I guess I'll go away. Then we're going to get a couple ruffians to show up. See who the sign draws in. Don't track that. Come on, guys. Where are you? There they are. Hi, guys. Want to talk? Want to play?
Crane! Come out, wherever.
You Crane. This it?
Whoops.
So. You.
All right, so now we've learned the location. Oh, something just got delivered. Okay, so now we're going to go back to the Wayward. Larry! We're going to tell Duchess what I just learned. There's a long, circuitous way to get here, right? Because I did 50 other things in the process. Anything else respawn in here? No.
Well,
I did. They're headquartered up north.
Wait, West.
and that's a
Basically, space, 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 space,
I wouldn't
space.
go in. Could try it, but there was this. There was also. Wouldn't be a bad. You'll find them, but if they. You'll find them, but if they.
All right. Well, let's sell some stuff to her. Just gonna get rid of all this stuff. I need the gold or the caps. I keep thinking gold, but it's caps. This. I will sell 12 of these because they do weigh a lot. Keep the disease important. Sell 6. I'll keep 10 of these. I'll keep 5 of those. Whoops, I didn't mean to sell all of them. Damn it. Oh well, I'll get more. Anything up here upstairs yet? Oh. Alright. Sometimes, after looting a certain number of items, stuff respawns. Alright, so, talk to Mort. Got it.
Anything else
Hi,
you
Mort.
wanted to know?
Yeah,
You'll
tell
find
me.
him. Anything else you wanted to? Found him, the guy, but listen, probably have a better. Well,
Okay.
it's a good.
It's good. Alright. I already talked to him. Go away. Stop telling me talk to Mort. Let's go back up. This way. We're going to Anchor Farm. Vault 76 is a free travel spot, just like your camp or your survival tent. So when you're low level and you're scrounging for caps, it's a good way to get, somewhere in the forest. If you need to be over here and you're down here, just go to Vault, run up, Okay, so we're going to Anchor Farm, so we're going to go this way. Whoops. Not my favorite weapon, but it does have a lot of stopping power per shot at this level. In fact, I don't like this weapon at all. It's one of my... But I do like the stopping power. I don't like weapons that load that slowly, like bang, reload, bang, reload. Because, I need it sooner than that, right? Oh, interesting. It's one of those dudes. All the way from my camp? That would be amazing. Snaptail to make sugar.
Oh yeah, that's blood.
Didn't want to have to do that, but you know, you asked for it. Oh, I just tripped over air. Nothing in there. Okay. It's weird. Those used to not be that visible in my brain. Like those, that thing I just plucked. Fire cap being that vivid without the mod that I use. I remember them being like not as easy to see. What are you doing, dude? Ah. Interesting.
Hold it right there. Kill.
Now he's level 7, but I'm not level 7, right? Oh, I am level 7. When did I hit? Huh. Alright, well I need to put I need to slot pack rat. So this comes out. Whoops. That goes in. I need 2 points there, so I'm going to get a strength and then a pack rat. I'm going to rank up the pack rat. That way I have a rank 2 pack rat. So, there we go. Now my junk is very, very light, comparatively. Now I'm going to have far fewer inventory issues because I'm not really hoarding chems or food right now. I'm usually vending them, but I am hoarding junk. I did need to find a way to make that junk not weigh as much. Now you can either increase your carry weight, right? Which strength does do, and you can do with food, like carry weight food, but nothing is as powerful as carry weight reduction using perk cards. Or like a backpack mod or something. Or mods on gear, like, you know, the Through Hiker and what's the other one? Whatever it's called. The weapon weight reduction one. But like for example, if, you know, I'm picking all this stuff up, right? If I look at my carry weight, let me grab some more things here. Okay, so right, 94 pounds, right? 94 pounds. If I take this card off, I'm at 106. So right there, that card's saving me 12 pounds. So because I'm carrying, you know, quite a bit of items. So it's just amazing how much you can carry card equipped. It's even better if I were to have like a piece of pack rats on one of my armor slots. It would go to 90% reduction. Oops, is that a... I thought it was a Tato. Phone. Blah, 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 blah. So I'll be able to loot like this and not run into weight issues. At least not when it comes to the junk. Which most of this stuff falls into that category. Toys are good. They have screws. Or little, sorry, not just toys, but like toy cars. They're made with, they have a screw in them.
Plenty of unclaimed space up the road. Just like trying to let...
Okay, now why is it not updating? That's really annoying. The talk to Mort thing, I did talk to him. It didn't properly update. I'm gonna have to put my talk to him. That's annoying. Just put this right off the edge here. There we go. Grab this. That way you can come back. I thought it updated. I wasn't paying attention. Because I went through all his options and it didn't update. Alright, so here. Let's just run over. Okay, Mort.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Yes.
Well, that's a good thing. If you haven't already, and take care of yourself, all right?
Jesus Christ. Just that one thing. Alright, let's try this again. Now we can talk to the dude and he should have something for us. Sadly, the beach ball doesn't do anything for us. I already looked at all that stuff. It's the front door, right? Yeah. Oh, pumpkin. Plastic pumpkin. For plastic, for bulking. And for other things. There we go. Now he has a quest marker.
West Virginia, no. No. Once a month. Once a month. Food.
That right? Yeah, okay, good. Speak to the scrapper. Now this is going to be a fun one. I did this on the first one and almost died. But this time, hopefully I won't die. So we're going to run south here, or sorry, northwest, not south. How's that look? Yeah, it looks dorky enough. Really? I don't like first person or third person view. Yeah, I'll come kill you in a minute. Good lord.
You better hope we don't capture you alive!
Really? Can I have your weapon that can't hit the side of the barn? It's like bah, 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 all over me, all around me, but not really hitting me. What fruit? Oh, it's getting... Is this daylight? I think daylight's coming, right? Yes, mole rats that can fly 10 miles in half a second. Most annoying enemy in the entire game. Literally the most annoying. I'll take any other enemy except mole rats. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Alright, let's go. Right away, diluted. There we go. I was trying to shoot that car to make it blow up to kill the mole rat, but I don't have enough killing power in just one shot right now. If I was level 50 with my Enclave Plasma, one hit would be enough, because it would be like 1,000 DPS, or 1,000 damage per hit. You get the Find Jangles quest. A fun little secret. There is a teddy bear. Right in here. Oh, there it is. Find Jangles. Okay, right there. Boom. Quantum bear. There's also a fun little secret over here, too. Where it is the toy horsey that has a screw in it. He's in one of these over here, usually. There he is. Giddy up, Buttercup. No Nuka-Cola. Guess I could pick up all these cups and I don't feel like it. Just for this tiny bit of cloth. Maybe I'll pick that one up. And that one. Tommy Whacker. As opposed to a Tallywhacker. Here? There. I'm in grab everything mode. Combat armor helmet. Did that say corn pone? That would be hilarious. It is corn pone. Isn't that like no? Or am I thinking of something else? Not us. I want to knock all these down and grab the balls out of them. Maybe. Guess there's no balls in those. Hi. Bye. You sure do loot a lot. Yeah, I loot a lot. Because I need to right now. Teddy bear. Lots of teddy bears at the fair. I'm also looking for Jangles, which is it's about 3 times as big as those teddy bears. He's hard to miss, but he's hard to find if you're actually just looking for him. Usually I find him, I have memory of finding him inside of this stall right here. Like in the interior. We'll see if he's in here. Nope. I will take all these mason jars for the ceramic. Teddy bear. Is it in this one? Maybe he's in this one. We'll see. Come on, little monkey. Where are you? found him. It's been forever since I did that quest. Like 5 years. It did update, right? Yeah. I will get to the point of coming here, but I just want to explore and loot. Not us? Where is he? Oh, he's there. Okay. It sounded like... Or in front of me. Oh, no, he is over there. Like, the directionality of the sound is typically very good. Is he up there? Oh, he's over there. Oh, level 8. Moved right along, chooky bum, foot loose and fancy free. Getting there is half the fun, come share it with me. Kermit the Frog. Roach, boom. Oh. I'm bad at breaking pins. Oh, finally weighed down. Okay, now here's what's funny. Let's look at the weight. Whoops. Let's look. Okay, I'm at 172, right? Now if I took the junk card, the pack rat off, 258. Isn't it amazing? Again, I just need to go to a bench and like crunch it. It's no big deal. But as far as like cards go, not traveling pharmacy. When can I get Scrapper? Can I get Scrapper yet? No. Sad face. Let me just look at the guide here. I mean, this guide might not be applicable right now because I am using the PTS, and the PTS is sometimes different. But if I remove this, I can go intelligence and then hard bargain. There we go. Now I get much better prices at the vendors. I don't really need happy camper near camp. That was just in there as a placeholder more than anything else. Now I do have a Atomic Shop consumable item for some reason, which is the PS. But I'm not going to use it because I don't really need to. Good place to come if you need teddy bears. Also, the other 2 amusement parks as well. I just got locked down because of using all of my AP. All of this will be worth it in the end, grabbing all of those items. Doesn't seem like it now. Seems like a lot of extra work up front, but I like having all the materials later on. We did this one, right? Yeah. Good. I will go up there eventually. Nothing there. I want to go to the bench that's in here. Yeah, you can't use VATS if you've depleted all your AP by walking around while encumbered. Let's just fix that. Boom, boom. There we go. Wow, lots of teddies here today. That's what she said at Victoria's Secret. I don't want to pick up all that extra stuff. I don't want to pick up pumpkins. They just whip. I think I'm done with scavenging. Except up here. Hi, dude. I'm just cleaning up here. Don't mind me. Looks like you've been up here just chilling and smoking. Disgusting. All right.
Get the hell. You could kill them all. Island nearby.
What do you want?
Something nasty.
All right. Gonna go to the south here, southwest. How am I doing as far as buffs go? Almost gone. I'm gonna run south. I'm not gonna claim that because I don't care right now. Although, you know what? I could probably get a bunch of recipes for doing this. I probably should do this. That's one thing that's really nice about claiming workshops is they just throw recipes at you. Like if you defend it. I was hoping to get up here right before he... And he hit me just as I was jumping up. I could hear him behind me. Like, come on, jump. And then, bam, he got me. Come on, man. Yay, typewriter. Do that yet. No, I will not toil. I will be crunching it for aluminum. I know that's sacrilege to some people, but it is what it is. All right. Shit. I suck at this. Technical data, not useful to me right now. I do hope they add a feature like seasons, like season of the where, you know, not just that you can, you know, progress upwards from 1 to 100 on the thing, on the scoreboard, but like an actual season where you start fresh from level 1. That would be very interesting to, it'd be interesting to see if anyone participates or if it's only a certain crazy group of people participate. I would try it. Maybe they could give you rewards like, you know, a set of unyielding armor or something. Or maybe you could choose like, you know, I want a heavy this, you know, a machine gun with, you know, anti-armor and rapid and, this, maybe different levels you'd get different, rewards. That would be stuff you, that maybe carries over. Eternal Realm, yeah. Workshops contain their own building materials, correct. All right, so let's go like this. Let's go. Operations. Start small. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. I don't like these keys. They ruined everything. Ah, it's so annoying. I don't like it. And snap off. It's an experiment. Nothing can come up here, but I can be way up here and see things, from up high. Let's see here. Turrets. Let's go with really good turrets. Is it going to show me when I'm my materials? I think I'm onto my materials now. So I like that. I like the floating aspect. Maybe I should have made them higher. But now melee can't do anything with them. So that's good. Higher. Like we used to build this way with like little floating carpets and putting the turrets up high. Like I still have a camp on my main down here that has that. It's a giant glass cube, and he still has 2 floating carpets with it's gonna do it. Okay. With turrets on top. What I could do, I could put goes the wrong way. I like that I can like aim under. Okay, let's just move this. Right. Placement, snap. Okay. Come on. It's almost nap time. I only got about 5.5 hours of good sleep last night. Oh, it's gonna be Liberators, isn't it? They shoot from 10 miles away, so you have to chase them down. Well, these things will help a little bit. I'm mostly here for the recipes. I have 5 minutes, 4 minutes on my buffs, on my XP buff. Well, where are you guys? You way over there? Like, I don't know where they are because I can't see them right now. Normally, I would have like a ASP mod that shows me where they are. Come on, guys, over here. Come on. There they are. See one over there too. It's so disorienting to have them not glowing. Anything over there? No. Go. Okay, now let's see what we get recipe-wise. Come on, recipes. Modern kitchen tables, Radaway diluted. Oh, no, it's not recipe. Kitchen tables. Already know this. Oh, pipe wrench, too. All right. So now, let me put down up here. Actually, I don't even need to do that, do I? I can travel back here. Ooh, you know what I want to see? I want to see if they still have the decoration. Floor. Rugs. Fast travel target. There we go. It's right there. Yeah, only workable in this place. Why is it not letting me? There we go. When I come back, I'll land right on that carpet. Watch this. I wish you could put those in your camps, but people were abusing them. But now that you can fall a longer distance and not get hurt, like with the card, I hope they really like. I want to go right to a Pacific pot in my camp. I have to get something from the porch. I had to do a quick bio as well, and my coffee smells like pee. No, my pee smells like coffee. Oh, God, go faster, go faster. I was hoping he would get up on the other side. I have to rotate that sleeping bag around so he gets up on the correct side. Okay, so far I have inspirational, first aid, action boy, traveling pharmacy needs to be improved a little bit. I have all those. No, I don't have through hiker rank 1. Pack and light. Good with salt, that's very important. Natural resistance is also very important, as I explained. All right, so let's dump ammo, check out weapon, repair, workbench repair, yes. Now I also need to craft new gear, new armor. So light armor, leather chest, rank 5 or level 5. Or did I already do that? Okay, no, okay, good. Now I don't know which one I just made. Chest, left arm. Okay, so everything else. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip this, right? I'm going to unlock those and lock the ones I'm wearing. Right? So I've locked the 5s. Level 5, level 5, level 5. All right. So now I'm going to crunch the old ones. I can just do that willy-nilly and not have to worry about it, which is nice. Didn't learn anything, sadly. But let's go to modify. Add boiled leather. Boiled leather. I was hoping to learn, like, the better one. So now I have much better gear than I had before. I mean, it's power armor in many ways is better, but I don't really want to use it. It's annoying. So I did get some scrap from that, and okay, let's go sell some stuff here. Again, it's like running around with your head chopped off at the beginning, trying to manage inventory, trying to maintain all that stuff. Once you get going, once you have enough perks, then you can have longer play sessions where you're just out and about and doing things because things don't weigh you down as quickly. All right. I do have hard bargain. And all right. Trade. Getting up there, up to 700 so far. Just because you have to make it a priority, right? I'm just going to sell everything except which gives, like, experience. Like, that gives me experience. That gives me AP regen. And the rest is just whatever. $812, almost halfway there, and I'm not even level 10. That's a good sign. All right, now the great thing is if you've captured a workshop, you can just travel right back, and watch will end up right on the carpet. On that fast travel rug. I should be facing the when I arrive. Oh, right there it is. Staying right on top of the travel rug. Okay. Almost as if I had planned it. One thing I'm not availing myself of is carrying fewer rounds of ammunition, which I should be doing. Okay, so I want to go not here, it's down here, right? I always get confused. It's like, it's down here. We're going to go to an island where there's a very dangerous creature. And I'm going to not fight him. I'm going to loot the item and GTFO as fast as possible. Because he will kill me very quickly. I mean, that would help, but even then he'll stun me and knock me around a bit. I could try it, but it probably won't end well. Especially with this weapon that doesn't kill very quickly. Like, it would be very, very bad. But I'll show you how bad it is. Let's put this here somewhere so I don't have to keep running all the way back. Alright, let's just dump some of this. I'll keep the fusion core. Let's dump some of this ammo, like, I'll keep 200 rounds. There we go. You don't have to keep boiled water in your inventory. You can just throw it in there, and you'll use it from there. All right, so let's see how bad this is in power armor even. Fortunately, this does give me a little bit of strength. Not that I'm going to. But look at how little I have as far as charge goes. Sink right to the bottom. Let's go canned dog food. There we go. Let's see how badly I get clobbered by this guy. This will be funny. Almost out, I know. Oh, his weak spot is his belly. I'm gonna grab this item just in case I die. Oh wow, it's not that bad. Oh, that hurt. Yeah, he hurts. He's getting mad. Yeah, the reload time is killing me. Damn. Yeesh. Alright, well, let's get out of here. I don't like power armor protection it offers, but I don't like how cumbersome it feels. Alright, so let's grab the egg. Nice. Got a free egg out of it. Let's also check these containers. His previous meals. People who have tried to tussle with him and lost. This is, anything interesting here? No, not really. Okay. There should be like some more little fun little bits to find here. Down to the south, I believe. I'm starting to get hungry. I don't think there's a second one, is there? I don't think there's a second one. For some reason, my brain is thinking there's a second one somewhere. There's a second one. But I don't think there is. Maybe I'm remembering something else. The Mandela effect. The Sinbad effect. The movie that doesn't exist that everyone thinks existed. Or whatever it was called. I think it's Sinbad. Oh, Scorch Beast. You know what's great? He's harmless. See? Too bad he's legendary and I can't kill him. That'd be nice. Alright, so I don't want to get irradiated again. So I'm going to go to here. The easy way. Soon. Can make a weapon with that. The Deathclaw Gauntlet, I actually used that for a while. Character.
Responders, priority
It's a nice melee weapon for a while.
wolves are on the hunt again. Forest Watch has spotted multiple packs.
I'm not gonna do that quest. That quest is so easy on my main, like stupidly easy, but now it's really difficult. Although you have a chance at getting, you will get like 4 legendary items if you completely complete it, which is nice, but I don't want to do it.
You find me my egg? Well, hello.
Here we go. See? I mean, I can show you what I mean. Let's go. I mean, it might not be as bad as I remember it being at this level. Problem is, just at this level, you're so underpowered. Stuff can really hurt. Like, I was spamming stim packs against that, again. Shit, what's the name? Deathclaw. And this pack of wolves can gang up on you pretty quickly. So I hope I don't packs, because I might be running low because I was spamming them before. But the legendary one has the star on his head there. The others are not legendary. You sort of want to kill those first, because they should die in one hit, but he might take 2 or 3 hits. Nope. 2 hits for each, probably. Again, the ones that don't have a star, and then the guy with the star, who has a lot more health. See that? But he does drop a nice piece of gear. Alright, we'll just hold on to that. Now we'll go down to the fairgrounds and then head south. Too bad I didn't discover that relay tower that's there, because I could just travel right there and then jump down. Alright. There is a timer on this, by the way. I have 15 minutes to finish it. Hopefully I don't get both packs at once. That would suck. When you hear those, I'm just hitting keybinds on my keyboard to hit 0 and equal, or 0 and my stim pack. Emergency button. 0 on my numpad. Alright, so how are we doing here? That way I don't have to travel all the way back if I die. Get rid of that one. I could do this from my, whoops. Will he chase me into my thing? I didn't think they would. Maybe it will. Alright. Jump when I'm shooting. Jerk. Oh good, a pull cue. Just what I want. Shit. Maybe they'll all fight each other.
I will not falter.
Holy Mothman. Shepherd. Silly cultists.
Join you in.
Alright, I meant to come here to get dogs, but okay. Oh, you know what I could do? You know what would help? Put it up in the air a little bit. I think I can set it so that it's, shit. So the ladder is not connected to the ground. Yeah, like that. That might work. Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Come back. There we go. Oh, Mothman. It's always terrifying. If he surprises you, it's terrifying. Alright, did we get anything good? Walking cane, pull cue, wood right leg. Nope. All junk. Alright, so what did we learn from that? We learned that we can get some items, and I'm going to crunch those and hopefully learn the plans. Because I could save up the... I could turn them in at Murgle. But, I'd rather unlock the mods as well as maybe learn one of the patterns. That's more interesting to me. Because the odds of getting a weapon that I would want from him, like if I collect all the things and then just talk to Murgle and he's like, here's the weapon of your dreams. It's like, that's not gonna happen. It never gives me what I want. All right, let's just cook some here. Water, yes. See how you burn through wood cooking things. Actually, you know what? I need to grab things out of my stash box and vend it. It's again that struggle trying to get to 18. The struggle is real. Right. All right, so let's go to here. Smelting fertilizer, yes. All right. Check weapon durability. It's sort of okay. Now I have everything I need and I can vend. Do I have corn? Let's see, there we go. That's AP regen, like on top of, the instrument. Rejuvenated. Rank 2, that won't come until 12. Right? That greatly increases the benefit of the of these effects down here. which will really help with bats. Canned coffee does as well, but I don't want to rely on it. Could have used a stealth boy against the death claw. Didn't think about it. Actually, I'm not going to use that for anything. I tend to not use stealth boys. I'd rather have the cash. Okay. Let's see here. Kill the wolf horde boss. Okay. That's right. There's another phase to that, isn't there? Ooh, will I be able to get him? He might drop something good if I haven't timed out yet. I think the timer's about to run down at that last phase. Oh. Okay, good. I think I can cheese it with the tent. I have to go this way anyway, right? To get up to the gang at the north. Tracking that. I'm curious about that, but I don't want to stop. I want to go. I'm afraid this wolf horde boss is going to, like, despawn. It's up at the... I'm also slightly concerned about what I might run across if I'm just going cross-country like this. I don't remember everything that's over here. I don't think I'll run into a sheep squatch or anything. That is a very low probability. Oh, man, I don't want to go all the way around here. There'll be a low-level sheep squatch, but they're still even worse than a death claw, in my opinion. Like, they have, like, bazillion armor. Like, they're really hard to kill. And they throw out those quills that hurt like crazy. Oh, starvation is real. Maybe I should have kept that canned coffee for this. Boy, it's getting so dark. Ugh, I don't like the light. At least he hasn't despawned. That's okay. I'll look at that later. Thanks. That's the mayor of Grafton. What? Oh man. Get this guy soon before they reset. That was weird. Is this a are they gonna, like, clear everything out? Anyway, it's a good time to break, right? Man. Maybe I can jump up here. Where are you going? Oh, nice. He's fighting ghouls. Oh man, you killed my wolf. He's flying around like crazy, isn't he? that the wolf? Man. Well, that sucks. I didn't get the kill. Oh well. Maybe I should have killed these guys first. They're probably pushing an update, hopefully to fix some of these issues. Again, I suck at this. That's why I need that that cheat thing. So what I'll do is I'll get as far north as I can get towards my objective here. I'll set a camp, then I'll go back to my... Or I'll set up a tent, then I'll go back to that camp. And then log out. That should... Stopping point. What is this? What are they fighting? Are they fighting a scorch, sheep squatch? I've seen that up here before. Weird. I'm in a weird place. All right. I wasn't expecting to be up here. All right. So I'm going to basically set this here. Crunch. And then go back home. Before I run into anything and be done for the now. Maybe go take a nap after I eat. That sucks. It was fun. Let's see. Prepare my weapon. Do I have a better one? So I will crunch this one. Oh, sorry. I'm not used to that. L. All right. All right. And then this, 30 seconds to finish this. And I'm done. All right. Bye-bye. I want to make sure it saves everything.